Hey, welcome to the Gag Night Network. We are doing Immersion RPG tonight, getting back to our D&D 5th edition campaign. This is episode 10 we're on now, right?
10!
10? Nice.
We're keeping track?
And
I have no idea.
last we left our group, they were at on an island trying to reconcile with 3 different groups who live on the island. There was one group was mostly human, one group was halflings with a few dragonborn, and then one group was tieflings. And they were all extremely distrustful of each other. And
because we're being framed.
Wow.
Dude,
I think they were distrustful before you got there. So because you're being framed probably isn't really why they were distrustful. Being framed. That's good cover too. That's nice.
Yeah.
Good way to throw it out there.
Right.
So yeah,
That is the name of episode.
the group has worked diligently
Framed
to
it
try to
alone.
bring the groups together to kind of get a peace talks between the various leaders, and it seemed to be working. And then there was some fear of spies in play because they learned that the dragon globes they were carrying allow the overlords to see and hear through them. And that caused some consternation with the group as well. So they went around discussing and split the party, which is a classic way to achieve things really well in D&D, is to split the party. And then when the majority of the group went to the Tiefling village, Dava and Ambath, who they've been left behind, apparently in a fit of outrage of being left behind, show up and attack the Tieflings.
Dava and Ambath are team framed and alone because we're still asleep in a closet
The
somewhere.
name of this episode is Civil War!
No.
Traitors.
Framed and alone.
Framed and alone.
The story of Dava and
The
Ambath.
name of a lot of our episodes.
The rogue and the anti-paladin.
I mean, the rogue.
Hey.
I'm sorry, what did you take as your, when you hit 3rd level? What was it called when you advanced? Assassin? Was that what
Oh, maybe.
was that where we went?
But it only use it for good.
You're an assassin? I didn't even realize this. This changes things.
Does it though?
I was like, why did I follow you into the woods?
Because you're still sound asleep in a closet right next to me.
Is he
Right next to an assassin.
Well, let me rephrase.
Oh,
It's
crap.
the assassin and the intelligence 8 guy. That's me.
The assassin and the pacifist. I try to assassinate, and our boss blows it for me. He's like, no, wait. We're going to talk to him first.
We can still collect the contract.
No, wait, we're going to talk to you first. Oh,
Fine.
I mean, Dramoin is going to kill us out of just sheer anger for the fact that we killed the guy that made the
no,
fizzy
I
drink.
saved him.
That is true. These 4 hit points will go a long way because of fizzy drink today.
I mean, we
each
have a
group
witness.
has a healer still. The bad guys have Ambath. And you guys.
Oh, right.
So that's where we left off. So we left off with
Framed and alone.
meeting with the Tieflings, and then you hear like a cry off in the distance. You guys go over, and there's Mac, and he's bleeding from the javelin in his shoulder and in the back of the shoulder, and
Do you have a javelin?
in the classic Dava move, the arrow in like the back of his leg.
Yeah,
And,
but if it was really me, you would have never seen me.
Sure.
They see the arrow.
and
back
then,
of
and
his
then
leg.
they catch they catch Dava and Ambath running back into the jungle, back towards.
And I cure wounds on it, so he doesn't
Yeah.
die.
Yep, you cured wounds on
You
that.
saved the drinks.
Yeah.
So yes,
And you're converting tomorrow. Whatever religion I might be, I don't know.
I've yet to figure that out.
Right.
I'll let you know.
I just worship Loper straight. We don't need middleman.
No, that's Lurk's job. Remember, he does whatever he's told now that Loper punched him in the gut.
Therefore, Loper is God.
It's the punch of conversion.
I won't worship Loper.
It is punch of conversion.
All I have to do is say, Dava, don't worship me, and then walk away.
And it works.
I mean, it
I
worked
told-
already in the Halfling
I
village.
told the
He
halfling
said,
not to
"Don't jump off a
that
cliff," and one did.
Soon the lemmings will come.
So yeah, that's
Those
where we're
wounds
at.
are still fresh, sir. That guy was an idiot.
Or he was 100% correct.
Peace is not worth living for. Jump off a cliff.
All right, so Tiefling villagers, what are you guys doing? The Tieflings are like, I mean, they have weapons drawn or spells readied, but the attackers have already vanished back into the jungle, and but like there's a lot of like, this hasn't happened in a long time. This is the first time we've been attacked in ages, and that kind of thing going on. Maybe the peace talks are a bad idea.
I want to get this injured guy somewhere else.
Okay.
Where are you taking
Maybe
me?
remove the javelin and arrow from
Okay.
him and stabilize him.
Sure.
And I think doing that will maybe help with our perception or not how we're being perceived.
Sure. Yeah, you guys like get him up and carry him. They have you take him back to his hut.
Yeah.
And get him situated. Which is the hut he shares with Fram. She's the leader. Yeah. The brewer is her husband.
I should sneak it. See.
Once we get him fixed up, we'll talk to Fran, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, she's like just very nervously like brooding over him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't woken up, but like he's definitely not going to die of injuries.
Right.
What you, Lork? What are you doing?
I'm with these guys.
Yeah, you just follow tagging along.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not saying anything unless asked. Loper does all the talking.
You
Get in
feel like
trouble when I talk.
better to be feared than respected is what you're going for, the leadership style.
Yeah. Well, I tried to.
I'm probably all sorts out of sorts. How bad do I look? Because my hit point max.
Oh, that's right. Your max hit
is
points are
4.
4 right now.
Ooh.
I forgot about
So if somebody
that.
does 8 points of damage, I think it kills me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna hide you in a safe.
Can we heal him?
Under breath.
No,
With
his
the-
max
No, he
is
needs to
4.
rest because
Oh.
his max hit points have dropped.
So why don't
to
we
4.
rest? Can we do that before
Yeah.
tomorrow comes?
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to
Go
chase
to
down
sleep.
them.
Go to sleep.
Sing
I
the whole
cast
song.
Scorching
Come on,
Ray
play
on
it
him.
out.
This is immersion.
Oh, 8 hit points. Go!
You could probably do it. Firebolt.
Civil War.
I mean, Firebolt is like a 30% chance to kill him right now, outright.
I was just guaranteeing it with the ray.
Magic missile.
It's
a little-
good chance.
Spots on the
Low
wall.
average kills you.
2 2s and a 1.
Yep, you
There it
die.
Or a 3 and 2.
You're feeling it, huh?
Yeah.
I'm really glad that you're so good at con saves. Your history in this game is abysmal. We won't get into what the other group is doing right now, the nefarious deeds and evil plans that have concocted.
So sleeping in a closet.
Just trying to help our friend with an alcohol problem.
I mean, dwarf. It's not an alcohol problem.
Since the paladin's doing it, does that make it a divine intervention?
Yeah, it does.
Ooh.
We can make a whole new show.
Divine intervention with Bombard. The pacifist.
Alright, so you guys get Mac all situated in his room and like sleep on the floor next to him.
Right?
Like, I'm gonna guard him.
Ah.
With the guy who looks almost like a Ray.
Right.
about the other two? You guys just what are you gonna do?
I think we need to reassure.
Well, what did they see and what happened? Because like we came in and what did we see?
You guys heard a cry when you guys got there. He was staggering them with the javelin and the arrow, and then
okay.
in the jungle you saw Ambath and Dava disappearing into the jungle.
We're the only ones that saw that.
No, the rest of the people could run with you.
So
I would say go chase them, but wandering in the jungle at night right now is not so cool.
it's also hard to chase someone after you've done like a medical.
Right, you guys
assist.
have already been like messing around for probably about 10 minutes now.
Yeah.
They got a little bit of head start, a little bit.
I'm not in condition to do it anyway.
Just go to sleep.
So Bram looks at you after like he like kind of like zones out, and Lord Howard's apparently in the corner afraid of you.
He did not say
Not,
no.
not that
You read it how you want.
Were those your friends?
It looked like it. There's something going on in this island.
I'm sure it wasn't Ambaugh. He's a pacifist.
He carries that giant ball and he's a pacifist?
I've been trying to figure that one out myself. But yeah.
Our friends would not voluntarily do this. There's either some spellcraft at work or it's an illusion for something else.
And I suspect that's been going on for a while. Amongst all three of the villages.
Was anyone else injured?
I don't think so, but and like the other guy who's there, Ball, he's like, no one else is hurt. I checked around already. He's like, I don't think we should let this discourage us from trying to make peace still. Bram's like, I don't know.
Something is actively working to stop you guys getting together and talking it out.
I suspect the Dragon Masters. The globes that do they have globes here? Yeah. The globes that you use to protect yourself are tainted with their sight.
What do you mean?
They can see and hear through them.
Oh.
Are there globes in range of this conversation?
No.
We're
they're
inside
on the
now.
perimeter, and you guys are inside of
We're
it.
inside the hut.
Did we already tell them that we changed the time?
I think so.
Okay.
And if not, there'd be an opportunity not to.
We
Yeah.
changed the time.
We didn't want to tell you out there though because the globes were out there. So we did not say it out there.
Well, they were in the central meeting area,
Right.
which is in the center of the
Okay.
village, and the globes. It's like the farthest you can get from the globes.
Right.
I like the new studio.
Why did my brewer in the back with a javelin?
Yeah, we will do everything in our power to make sure tomorrow goes smoothly as much as we can. I think once the groups meet and are able to discuss, that we will be able to come to some revelation of what's going on.
I'll need to think on this. This attack has left me reconsidering a lot of things.
I understand.
And Volch was like, we shouldn't let it. We shouldn't. There has to be an explanation.
Treachery. I vouch 100% for our colleagues. Even Dava.
Volch looks at you.
Even Dava.
He's like, you say treachery, but then exempt your own group from it.
Yeah, because I know those two. We just got here a day ago. And the things that we found out about the Dragon Masters and the way they use the globes, I suspect that's been going on amongst you and amongst the halflings and the humans And they know because they can hear what they're doing. Let's rest.
We should use.
We'll strike out tomorrow. You're asleep.
You talk too loud. I can't sleep.
I pull out my mace. No,
I'm sleeping.
8 hit points gone.
I can just cast sleep. It's okay. Make a con save. Oh, we're good. He's asleep.
It's not a save. It actually affects the lowest number of hit points.
yeah.
Oh, we're
Sleep
good
would
then.
knock him out.
Guaranteed.
You got it.
Wait, if he does 8 points of sleep damage to me, would that make me
Die
go
in
into
your
a
sleep.
coma?
No. All right, so you guys settle down and bed down for the night then.
Yeah. Do we get a long rest?
You do get a long rest.
You're so happy.
It's still hefty. So long rest, it goes away. Then what? Do I have to spend my hit dice to get it back up? Or since I'm at max hit points already, do I go to max hit points?
Nope.
What?
He's at 4 hit points still. His max hit points return to their max, but he is still at 4 hit points until he spends his hit dice.
I'm going to spend my second wind and take a short rest in the morning, probably. Right?
Okay.
I'll do that first. There's 13 hit points.
Look at you, almost not dead anymore.
And 17, and then 2 hit points.
Eat your con bonus with those.
Yeah, so that one's 5. And that one's 9, so that's another 14. So I'll have to spend a third hit dice. Okay, I'll be fine. I got 1 hit dice left.
You only get what, back 2 a night now?
You got
Yeah,
a half.
2 per short or 2 per long rest.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how the fight with Daban and Boss do then, I guess.
Right?
Good thing neither one of us hit hard.
Or often.
Right. Or twice.
I would like you to roll a d20 for me.
Aw, crap. That's baloney. I rolled a 19 and it rolled over to a 3 after it hit my thing. It rolled
I would
19
like
and
for
then
you
it hit
to roll
here.
a d20 for me.
Okay.
You guys are twinsies.
Sweet!
Man,
Well,
Good night's sleep. You guys
Single
feel great in the morning.
awesome.
no clue.
Love it.
You guys wake up in the storeroom that they converted into a room for you to rest in with some extra blankets and pillows. And the doors open a crack. You know, they never like locked you in or anything, unless you guys wanted to close the door all the way.
I don't think I would really care to.
This year's, that doesn't happen again.
Okay, well, I suppose we should get up and get out and start getting prepared for
Yeah,
the
we
day.
should check on the village first to make sure, everything went kindly through the night.
Yeah, we need to go talk to Robard. No,
Grombach.
Rodlin.
Oh, Rodland, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't Rodlin the one that jumped off the cliff?
No, Merriman was.
That was
He's the idiot.
Yeah.
So much respect for the dead.
No, he's not here, so.
He's dead. I can't insult him.
Wait, did somebody say merman? Like merman? Like he's in the water? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
That's what I heard.
So,
The
we
merman.
come out of the storage room. Is there anyone in, the main entry or main room?
Yeah, like the Dragonborn are like getting ready to like go out amongst their labors and whatnot, and until you guys are until the meeting is supposed to happen.
Okay. Well, what do you think? Should we go talk to Rodlin if we can? I don't know if there's anything necessarily that we need to speak more with the Dragonborn about.
Well, Robin's going to give you an answer in the morning, right?
Right?
Correct.
That's
So we're gonna go respectfully wait on the outskirts of the halfling village.
Okay.
Still on the Dragonborn side.
Well, we'll just try to get somebody's attention that would be willing to escort us to Rodlin, or bring Rodlin to us, whatever he wants.
So you guys head over there, and Rodlin comes over. He sees you there, and he looks like he's kind of waiting in the area, kind of pacing back and forth. And you start heading over there, and you see him. He comes over to you when you head over. Looks like he hasn't slept very much. Looks really tired and worn out.
Okay. Rodlin. Wow. How are you this morning? It doesn't look like you've slept well.
No, this decision weighs very heavy on me. But I think I will go. I think I will still go.
I appreciate your leadership in such a time of challenge.
We're so very sorry for your loss, and thank you for agreeing to come and meet with the other leaders.
How many guards can I bring?
3.
Bring 3.
Since it happens, can you bring 6?
No, halflings are hard.
You're asleep.
You're not even here, and you're asleep.
I hear something in my head.
What would Jermoen say?
Yeah, we're gonna shut that right up.
Okay, I'll have Grunbach and then 2 of the halflings. What's that?
Grandpa, isn't he bringing his own 3? Didn't we tell him he could do that as well? We did.
Oh.
He'll be joining us. He'll also be bringing 3 of his own.
Oh, okay. They're part of our community technically, but okay.
I think we just want everybody represented.
The other groups may be upset if we show up with twice as many, though.
I don't believe that to be an issue.
Okay.
Never happened before.
I've never had problems with people.
Let's go shoot an arrow at a seaplane, she said. It'll be fun, she said.
Technically, I didn't tell the turtles anything about that part. I was like, just come to the meeting. And they're like, oh.
Well, we haven't had a chance to tell them we changed the
Yeah, you
time.
did. That was the
we?
first thing you did. Is went and talked to them first.
Did we?
Mm-hmm. You guys were there when it
After the human, you went and talked to the turtles, then you went to the seaplane.
We didn't tell them why we changed the time?
No, we told them why. We just didn't tell them
Yeah,
bodyguard
they can only
situation.
bring so many people.
Right.
Well, the whole Turtle clan can come. It's
I
fine.
appreciate the whole circle.
Turtle. It's got a W.
W. Twirtle?
Yeah.
Turtle.
Do they twirtle?
Turtle.
Just an O instead of a U.
No, it's in
No, it's a W in there.
T-U-W-R.
Twirtle.
Yes, I am starting the hostilities
So after that, I look at
elderly
Amboss and I
Ninja
tell him that we should go meet up with our group to ensure that everyone can meet safely.
Okay.
Do you agree to this?
Rodlin,
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, you're not going with us? I thought you were escorting us there."
Do we have time to go there and then back? Because we got up at dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's our plan. Is that we're gonna go meet with the rest of our group, and we're gonna come back.
Okay.
But we want to ensure safe passage.
Here come the traders now.
But we don't know you guys went to the Tiefling village, so we are headed to the human village.
Everyone's going to be for their costume.
Nobody's gonna get there at the right time, and
I thought you think Raymond, didn't you? Merlin?
Yeah, but he left, came back, because they
Oh,
went
they
to
couldn't
some
find
grocery
us.
store and he couldn't find them. So they got the first note, but we didn't put the location on the first note.
All right. So
We're off to see the wizard.
You couldn't instruct
The
them just to
wonderful wizard
hang out
of
and wait until
Bard.
it's on, you know? I mean, I guess ravens do stuff with the little shiny.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay. In the Tiefling village,
Mm-hmm.
you guys get up,
Mm-hmm.
getting some breakfast. The Tieflings are like day as normal, you know, but there's definitely some tension. There's a lot of people like looking around a lot more.
How's the match, right?
Matt, yeah, how's he doing? He's good. He wakes up for a little bit that morning, and like Fran helps feed him and stuff. He's doing better. Like he'll probably be up and around later from like the magic he used. But there's a lot of commenting on that too. There's a lot of magic in this village, but not that kind of magic.
Healing.
Excellent. Best diplomatic tool is still okay.
The cleric is our diplomat, not our pacifist.
The brewer. Then diplomacy every time.
He's the
If I
fighter.
wasn't here and he died, all diplomacy would have been gone for Jamoy.
Which means I'd have to kill everybody on island.
Just to be sure.
Right.
So Balsh comes up to you, like you and Fran, you're like probably
Yeah.
both kind of hanging out. He's like, so I went back last night to retrieve the bloody weapons with like evidence of kind of and they're gone. I don't know if there's sorcery involved or if someone snuck in and took them.
Where were they?
We pulled them out of the match. We left them on the ground there. I went
Okay.
back for them later, and I've asked around the village, and no one else has taken them.
Something strange going on in this island.
This is his last day on island, though, huh?
Nope. They might come to us.
Which brings the point. We should use orbs against them. They'll make us take plan in front of an orb, and then we'll make ambush ourselves.
I mean, they already know when we're supposed to be meeting, right?
At noon. But it's 1 instead.
Right.
Well, it gives us time to find out if there's an ambush.
Yeah, we should probably go start checking that out.
Yeah.
You guys begin the walk.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos, just so you know, while we're making our trek, I'm going to cut about a 1 foot section from my rope and start unstringing every single strand from the hemp rope.
Okay.
Just spraying it all out. So it's fine.
I'm walking behind Amboss, trying to figure out why he's spitting spider webs at me.
I'll use it to kind of tickle you a little bit on the head and be like, don't worry about it, little one.
But that being said, though, like, I have the entire back profile of Amboss, so if you're thinking of something clever like blood on his javelin, I'm pretty sure I'd notice that being behind him.
Out trying to clever
His
out.
javelin is
trying
in like a holder, however.
out clever is the
Like a sheath.
it is an exercise in futility.
So you guys get to the crossroads.
Mm-hmm. Before we get to the crossroads, like, we stop and I'm looking to see if there's, anyone there already.
Make a roll.
Perception?
Yep.
14.
Yeah, you see the turtles. Well, their shells at least.
But nothing else.
They're not up and moving around now.
I look at Boss and I tell him that the turtles are there.
Hmm.
Turtle.
Excellent. They're ready. They're ready to go. I'm sure it might
Yippee!
take them a while to get here if they weren't already here.
I don't know. They're pretty fast. Because they walked away really fast. Apparently, we're letting all of them come to the meeting, though. Then I look at you and I'm like, hopefully they're not the bad guys. Because I can tell that there's more than just like 4 of them there. Yeah. I mean, there's not much more than them than that.
There's
but
6 of them.
splitting their numbers in half seems a little rude.
I guess time will tell.
Well, we should probably head towards the human village.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's go.
Keep on keeping on.
I mean, we stopped there for a couple minutes while we discussed the turtles, but
So you guys get to the human village. This is about the time you guys will be getting to the crossroads.
Sure.
And you guys like see Kessin. She's like kind of like walking around like where you guys were camped originally here.
I wave at her.
So yeah, you guys come out, you like wave at her, and she's like, "They're back!" And
Amba?
like a bunch of people like yell and start drawing weapons.
I run back into the forest.
Okay. I'm not going to run.
Okay.
So
I do.
I'm just going to hold my hands up. What do you mean? We're back.
Like Kessin comes over and you see Fiona, the girl with the scar across her face, and the really big dude, Brawl comes over too. Yep. And he has like a big two-handed sword. And they're like, "How dare you show your face here after last night?"
What happened last night? As far as I know, I was sleeping with the other Dragonborn in their storage closet.
We saw you and the wee one. He like points off to where she
Java ran back into the woods.
came in and attacked Prayek last night.
Really? I can assure you that it was not us. If it was, there's some sort of dark magic afoot. This is not in my nature. I don't believe in attacking somebody in the night or attacking somebody who is defenseless or even attacking them in the first place. I do not believe in being the aggressor.
Fair words, but I know what my eyes saw. That's Kessin speaking.
I believe that you saw something. I believe that you very well could have seen us do something like this. And I guess there's no way that you would take my word over what you saw. So I can only tell you that it was not us. It was some magic or something that we do not understand at this moment.
They're saying some magic compelled you to do this.
Either compelled me to do it or created. I've seen our powerful my powerful friend Lorik create images out of thin air. It could be something that
Brock's like, so it could have been the elf.
No, I'm not saying it was him. I think you're jumping to conclusions, but there's plenty of other creatures.
Make a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Roll good, Amba. I'm leaving you.
Yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration point.
Go ahead and erase that then.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
So
He's charismatic.
He is.
He needed that too.
He did. Kessin's like, we'll let you go. But don't come back here.
Okay.
If you're under some sort of magical compulsion, or if your elf put you up to this, then
I can promise you, it was not the elf. That's not the kind of person he is. Whether you like him or not, that's not how he is. Will you still be at the meeting today?
guess we'll see if Craig lives. He was the leader who was invited.
Maybe I can help. I actually
think you've done enough already.
I have powers of healing. Great powers of healing, as a matter of fact. Short of death, I can restore his wounds. I
Still
would
not convinced that you're not the one who inflicted them.
Do you think I would really offer to help him after
Now that he's
hurting him?
alive, you may be coming in to finish the job.
With a man like Frolk right next to me? I'm sorry, but I feel like Frolk could crush me with his offhand. So I might be big, but I fought humans. I might be big, but I fought humans. And humans have much power, much physical strength.
When you say, like, I fought humans, they'll kind of, like, give you a look.
We all trained. I have trained with humans.
Go ahead and make another persuasion check. See if they'll let you go heal him.
Okay, I'm gonna use a different dice.
You want my inspiration?
Do you want to blow on it first?
You know what? I'm gonna use my channel divinity, which gives me +5 to persuasion.
Okay.
So,
And a nat one.
wow. But natural ones don't matter in a persuasion attempt,
Right.
correct? In skill checks, so 11 or 12.
Yeah, they're not
Nice.
convinced still. They're
I mean, they don't hate you like if it was just a solo one.
right. Yeah, they're not like attacking you or anything.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, you like shine like divine energy, and that it makes me actually more nervous.
Yeah. Okay.
You should go.
All right. I apologize. Well, I guess we'll hopefully see you soon. So,
Dice is just
well,
They don't
whatever.
like us.
Listen, dice are dice, man. So,
I don't like the
dice.
table.
All right, your first one in the new studio, though.
I know, right?
It's the mat. It
Yeah.
sticks.
Remember,
It's
like,
what turns my 19 into a 3,
Yeah,
by the
that's-
way.
can we change this mat out?
Nope, we can't.
As long as you're rolling
Yeah,
fine, that's
we like
cool.
this mat.
All right.
Okay.
need
I think your
metal
dice are rolling you a false sense of confidence, but that's cool.
That's because they're metal and they bounce around. Right?
This is a playground.
There's a magnet under here.
Mats like their ball pit. They like it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave then.
As he gets a little ways down the path, Sava pops out.
Like of a tree.
And then I'm
Shoots
like,
him with an axe.
In the back of
I'm
the
like,
leg.
so that wasn't good, was it?
It wasn't horrible. It could have gone worse, but it definitely could have gone better.
What did they think we did?
They think we attacked them in the night.
But we were asleep. I mean, I don't know about you. And then I tell him maybe we should check our weapons. Make sure we didn't, we weren't possessed or something, because there's a lot of dead things. Because you can kind of hear them down on the... Yeah.
Okay.
So I checked my weapons to see if there's any,
Are you
anything
missing any
funky?
arrows?
Yeah, you
Any
get 2
arrows.
bloody arrows.
These were here yesterday.
Am I gonna check my javelins?
2
Obviously.
bloody javelins.
Great. I'm going to clean that off.
Hmm.
And I'm going to put them back. Really well.
I'm not gonna clean mine off.
I mean, I don't like to walk around with bloody stuff. It's gross and biohazard. Well, we should probably get Loper. Was Loper not there? Could you tell? No.
I don't think.
Maybe
were
they
there.
went to the Tiefling village.
Could be. we didn't see them on the trail, and
We should run though. If they
There's
have
not a
injured
whole lot of
people and they're
places.
holding us accountable, we should ensure that Loper gets there fast.
we just need to get everybody together, and we need to
Stay
find out what's
together
going
forever.
on. So
If
that
that
was-
lesson is taken from this, that's great. Don't split the party.
That's gonna happen again.
Or Dob's gonna attack somebody.
Dava deals a lot of damage. It's scary.
All right, let's head back.
So
then.
I start running back
Okay.
down the path.
I'll try to keep pace.
You gotta like
Jog, because like
Power
every
walk.
every one of your steps is like 4 of mine.
She's like,
I am closer to the ground. It makes me faith.
I think you could help people
I probably could.
because you get 3 moves. You get cheated.
that's right. Bonus action.
oh man. Okay.
Finish for the moves.
And then I'm gonna stop short of
And
the
then it's
meeting
con
place.
saves and we all fall over.
Right. Me too.
Tom saves, and we all fall down.
So you guys get to the crossroads and see the portals there. They're starting to get up and stuff for you guys, but then you guys get there.
So before we get there, on the way, I want to ask these guys, what are we gonna do about the other two? About Ambach and
Well, I guess you have to question them, but do you really think they did that?
doesn't seem like them, but it does ruin our credibility. Right.
I didn't say it though.
I was all about
I
protecting
didn't
the
say it,
people
though.
in the lighthouse. Thank you.
Maybe killing them would get us to have everybody rally behind us and to see. I'm just kidding. That's not what
Bob,
we're
let's get on our raft and go home.
Just so you know, I forgot that +5 persuasion lasts for 10 minutes. So I would have gotten it on the second one.
You used it on
Oh, it was on the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, remember you not wanted.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, wow. Goldfish memory. Right
It's all
here.
good.
You're just playing your character at this point.
We'll have
I
to
was
ask
fair?
them.
looking at this
I don't know
goldfish.
if I still suspect treachery. I mean, that's probably what's been going on. You're not there.
I'm agreeing.
He's a game master. He's
So,
everywhere.
I don't know. I don't know how you want to address it with them.
I meditated on it this morning, and I think I have a way to tell if they're telling the truth. But if they were bewitched, then we won't be able to know.
Well, being weak would not make a difference with it. As far as their innocence, it's innocent.
Not disagreeing, but it does make them a security risk for us later.
I am a terrible liar, though.
So, what do we need to find them? Is what you're saying, and tell them not to come?
Not saying that. No, we do need to
Find them.
find them and talk to them. So we should totally have to have them.
Let's split up and go. One of us go to the halflings. Just kidding. That was a joke.
One of us to the beach.
One person to the tieflings.
One person wait here at the ambush point. See if they come, just in case.
Oh
no.
It's not. That's not working.
That's because we're not doing it enough.
We're two together.
You must divide and conquer.
When we're together, and I'm just gonna throw this out there, similar things happen.
Well,
I buy that.
We
Oh.
shoot arrows at people running away, those kind of things. It's a thing.
You were unconscious.
mistakes
Well,
happen
you're not there yet.
first.
You were unconscious.
You're asleep.
Well, someone probably told me the story. In fact, I'm pretty sure I heard
Yeah.
it after my betrayal of honor.
How dare you?
Stop living in the past, Lori.
He'll punch you in the stomach
it's your
again.
daughter, then it's betraying honor.
You fell healed lots of fast.
Only about 2 weeks.
Because everybody else in the group.
So yeah, we should probably find them. But where would you like to start? They were at the Halfling Village.
Yeah.
Anybody good tracking? We get to Crossroads, see if there's tracks there.
Well, I could send Merlin to one place. Do you think they're at the Halfling Village? Maybe send him to the human.
Well, why don't we stay here until Marlon locates them then?
Oh, we could do that.
He could cover a lot more ground. Probably both places. Or we could each one.
Yeah.
Okay, send him to the Halflings first.
We divided into something.
We give him some coconuts, so if he does find them.
So you're sending him. This is before you get to the crossroads. Isn't it?
Yeah.
And you telling him to go back to the crossroads then?
Can meet us at the crossroads.
All right. So you three get to the crossroads by having had your chat on the way. Merlin's off to the Halfling Village. And when you get there, you see the turtles are there, and they're starting to get up and rouse from their sleep.
I just watch. You feel so awkward talking to me.
Why do you feel so awkward interacting with Ordo?
I don't know. You would think I would identify with him of all people.
Aren't you the one that talks to them every time?
Yeah, I had to.
Just as much creatures of this island as any other group.
Sure.
So, Troggle,
They call us monsters.
has his staff, and he starts kind of walking over to you guys. Good morning, monsters.
Good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Are you waiting for your other monsters?
Da.
He points down the path to the village. They went that way earlier.
I was gonna suggest.
They haven't come back yet.
How long ago did you send out Merlin?
You should be back on 10 minutes.
He'll be back in about 10 minutes. The wind, if it gets in his way, it takes time off.
Is it with or without being laden with coconut?
We didn't give him coconuts.
I will that was a mistake. We could head that direction, but I think maybe we just really ensure that no
We're
one
not
else
going to
comes
disturb you.
To the
Those seem like peaceful enough monsters.
Did you have a good rest last night? Was it?
Not awkward at all.
Can I tell if he knows
It's
magic?
nice, wonderful.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
We'll allow it. 19 plus 5.
Yes. Yeah, you're fairly certain that he follows the druidic path. Based on the approval stuff, right? I mean, none of them are wearing metal armor. Yeah.
So we chill.
Okay. He goes back over to his people and they totally oh, great. Merlin comes back about 10 minutes later, anticipated.
He doesn't see anything, huh? Sorry, Merlin, they went the other way.
About 30 minutes later, these two come into view.
Do you guys stay in the waiting? Do you guys kind of stay in the crossroads then?
Yeah.
That's where we stayed, yeah.
So I run up to Loper and I tell him he needs to
Whoa,
go to
whoa, whoa, whoa.
She runs up, I smack her with the hammer. You'll hurt my brother.
I don't know.
You come running up, and Lork's like, yeah, whoa, when you start getting close.
What's wrong with you? I need Loper. And I disregard go under his hand, and I go to Loper anyways. Loper, they're saying we hurt someone in the human village, and we need you to help us heal him. Or whatever. I don't know who it was. I just know that someone in the human village was hurt. And then they pulled their weapons on us, so I left.
Prayik?
I didn't say anything. I don't know it's Prayik, so I don't know.
Yes.
Oh.
Prayik was the one that was injured.
How do you know that?
Because you guys hurt
Mac.
too.
What? We
the
were
tiefling
asleep in a
village.
If I wasn't
closet.
there, he would have died.
I'll have to tell you that our weapons were bloodied in the night, and I'll show them my javelins.
You didn't like that thing.
No,
No. I wiped my arrows off. I think blood is gross.
I have no idea how it happened, but
Can I detect magic?
see if there's any
Traces of it
residual.
of past. How does that work?
I mean, the paladin has
Takes 10
magic.
minutes. About 10 minutes. I
No.
think it takes 10 minutes.
I mean, unless we split the party again. Which might be a good idea, because
How early are we
That's a good question.
to the previously agreed to time?
It's probably getting close to like 10:30, 11 in the morning.
Oh, it doesn't take 10 minutes. It lasts 10 minutes after I do it.
Is it a cantrip or level 1?
It is level 1.
Okay, it runs on your spell.
Yes, it does.
But it is a ritual.
So
but
you
don't.
could cast it out of your book without burning a spell slot, but it takes 10 minutes.
Okay, that's how that works.
I'm trying to
We
urge
have
Sloper
time.
along to go to the human village.
I draw a 15-foot circle in the dirt.
Okay.
And I'm like, and I cast a spell, and I'm like, stand in here.
I stand in the circle.
That's better. Now
What
she can't
did you
get
do
out.
last night? And you have to make a charisma check if you want to lie.
I don't want to lie. I don't honestly know.
So what did you do
That's
last
answer.
night?
I slept. And I look at him and I stare him. And I was like, I technically slept in a closet. It was Grumbach's storage closet. And Amboss slept next to me. And then we asked him to get us up first thing at dawn so we didn't miss the thing to check for an ambush before we had to escort them back here. And then we went to the human village to look for you, and you weren't there. And then they pulled their weapons on us, and I ran into the woods. And then I cleaned some blood off my arrows because then I was sad when he told us that we attacked people because Amboss came back.
That hard.
Did you attack anyone?
No.
Step out of the circle. And Bach, please step into the circle.
Okay.
Did you attack anyone last night?
No, I did not.
Do you have any
Those
recollection
recaps are so much more fun.
of anything different than what Java said?
We were not locked in or anything like that.
I didn't
People
think
had
we were
access
locked in.
to us. I know. I didn't say you did. So we weren't locked in or anything. I mean, we were in an open room. People would have had access to us and our equipment easily. So could it have been our weapons? Absolutely. There's blood on my javelins. There's blood on her arrows. Was it us? No way.
Alright, break the circle. And then I'm like, you guys stay here, I'll go heal prayer.
Thank you.
Can I
Can we
take
go
a
with
short
you?
rest? Like just kind of sit here and meditate then if he's
This is
going off.
The site I'm most worried about being ambushed.
Yeah, that's good.
Are we guarding the site then?
That's kind of the point.
Will you like escort?
No, I'll be
I sent Merlin.
Send Merlin with that.
no.
They shoot down the bird.
Sacred one.
Yeah.
Well, at least we'll know if anything happens.
Yeah.
Shoot the bird down.
And I go to the human
They
village.
won't do that.
Wait.
All right, so you get there and you can see there's like a lot of activity. Like they're, on high alert.
Sure. I mean, I don't like stealthily approach or
Because
anything.
you walk out and start walking up to him. Kessin sees you and kind of like starts walking your direction. Other people who see you like kind of stop and look, but no one's behaving like overtly hostile, but they're not overtly friendly either.
It's about the same.
Yeah. Loper.
I heard Peric was injured.
Yes. Yes.
Take your
Your friends. She kind of like spits on the ground. Almost killed him last night.
I cast spells to detect if they intentionally did anything to hurt your people or the tieflings, and they did not. I think there's some sorcery on this island to prevent you guys from meeting and causing peace.
Can you make a persuasion check? Your DC is considerably lower than the Dragonborn's was. Sure. They don't think you tried to murder their leader.
Persuasion?
Yep.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Okay, I'll let you see him. You think you can help him?
I know I can.
God, if you can't, we're so screwed.
Show up, he's dead.
I take
You
one
go and
hit.
his head's lying on one.
Yeah,
this might be bound by
I rest my arms on these guys' shoulders.
Okay.
For 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I will be casting Identify ritualistically.
Okay.
I'll hug him back.
Don't hug me.
I just lean on him.
What are you trying to identify?
So if I
I think
cast
we
it
need
on a
to-
person, I can tell if there are. So if you are touching the person while the spell goes off, you can sense all spells that are cast upon them.
Oh, nice.
I think it's only currently, so just checking
Sure.
if it's still there or whatever.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just
That's-
that takes
that's
10
clever.
minutes, so
I like
you
it.
guys go.
So yeah, you're taken into his hut and you see like Fry lying there and he's like his like shirt's off and he's all bandaged up and you can see like bloody bandages and there's like the kind of medicine person in the town is like trying to stitch him up, but the wounds are bad. Like someone stuck him with a javelin and arrow and ripped him out viciously.
So someone's attending to him right now?
Yeah, like they're doing like basic like trying to like close the wounds up and everything, but it's probably beyond their ability to handle.
So
The fact that he's still alive is like more like testament to his like, strength of will.
I'll make my eyes glow, and then with a commanding voice, I'll be like, stand aside. And I'm gonna lay hands on him
Okay.
as a level 2.
Okay. I can only see the one. What's the
We
other
need a
one?
new studio.
It's a 1.
I think it's the table, man.
It's
Snake eyes
so-
on D8s.
It's
Are you
so
serious?
the table. I
Roll
would
again.
request
He
a
can still pour.
tablecloth.
There we go.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Four? I thought it was like
I
plus
think
your
it's not
wisdom.
horrible.
So this is 2.
Oh yeah, I think it's the table.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. It's plus 3. I was looking at my current one. I cast another one at level
Well,
1.
it seals the wounds over pretty well, and like he like wakes up.
Well, I'm still doing it.
Okay. You're gonna heal more with this one spell.
Yeah. 9.
You just had to seal them. Sealing's harder than
Right.
Yeah.
actual healing once they're sealed, it's a lot easier.
Yeah. That sounds legit.
Captain Lord.
Through the power of my god.
Oh, let's not open that can of worms.
Too late.
Here we are. He worships the turtles
Like-
now.
You're about to meet them.
They're fantastic.
These guys are great.
Gods are dead. answering the calls for help a long time ago.
Really, not all of them.
Craig's like struggling to sit up. He's like, what's going on? He's looking down in befuddlement.
You were attacked last night by what appeared to be my companion.
I remember seeing one of the dragon skin. I don't remember much. Like touches with the injury.
Drink some water. What?
Not water though, something else.
Oh.
Healing potion.
They were hiding stuff.
I said water.
Hey,
Man, no one's kidding.
they had rum this year. Ethan's 2.
So he like looks out. He's like, it's like late in the day. We still have time to go to your meeting. Why would your friends attack me?
They did not do so of their own will. It was either some complex illusion to disguise the true attackers or an enchantment.
Yeah, Keston's like, yeah. Your dragon friend mentioned that the elf could have done it.
Maybe in the past, but I don't believe he has the knowledge to do so now.
Oh.
He punches me. What do you think?
So,
I'm clearing
I'm
your
getting
name.
physical
I'm
and
getting
verbal
cra-
abuse.
You know what?
Fine.
All my companions are idiots. Just bring your whole army. Let's wipe them out. I'll lead your people to a new and prosperous land.
Now we're talking.
What's said has been said. The dice have been cast.
By the way, we're gonna worship turtles now.
Don't worship.
the most awkward church ever.
Turtle church.
What do you want?
Pizza!
Pretty sure everybody was supposed to dress up.
That's
Kind of
I
turtle,
didn't. I didn't get the T-shirts in
turtle
time.
outfits this week.
Next week.
Did you?
Oh, you're gone next. We're live streaming without you next week.
Without the GM.
Yep.
just you guys in turtle outfits snapping
Don't worry.
the whole time.
We'll take care
For
of it.
the full time.
2.5 hours.
I'm not here either.
I know.
That's fine.
It'll be your most viewed show.
It will. It absolutely will. I'll put production on that. We'll make that happen next week.
I'll get on the T-shirt order.
Okay, I'm not bluffing.
Nor am I.
I have no problem creating more work for production. I'm just saying.
I'm sitting closest here.
Production says they're not sewing the costumes, however. So.
That's not true.
And the audience is demanding that this happens.
What have you done?
It's turtle time.
If we can get 4 bros on chat, like just say bro, we get 4 bros on chat, we'll make this happen next week.
And maybe even a bra, because it's BRAH for bro in the broest of bro fashion.
I feel like bra should be like half an O. Like a whole new letter. It looks like a C.
We got 2 bros so far.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Okay,
Did
so
he say 4? He meant 40?
Now you're waiting. I mean, I got some people saying it more than once. I don't know if that's supposed to count, though.
Back to the game.
back to the immersion part of
All
the
right.
RPG.
So, yeah, Craig's like let me get ready and clean up, and I'll still come to the meeting.
Of course.
Keston's just like, okay, I think this is a bad idea, but I have your back.
Well, with that done, I probably should head back to my group. And
Oh, you want us to ruin stuff? Challenge the turtles to an honorable combat. Is that one of them?
I don't really need this D10, do I?
I head back to
Back to the.
intersection.
Okay. They're going to be not too far behind you because it's getting later in the day.
Is it already noon?
It's by the time you get back to the den, it'll be about 11:30.
Well, we said 1.
Right. But you also. What if you guys are waiting for the.
Yeah.
So yeah, you head back, and as far as I know, they're all still there.
Well, I cast a spell.
Awkward enough. They
Yeah.
probably weren't.
Remember, he was
during tea
detecting
time
spells.
with the turtles and everything.
That
Takes
may
10
have been
minutes.
cast on us.
No, there's no.
You're having tea,
no magic
a
on that.
biscuit, and playing checkers.
Wearing a skirt.
All evidence of your foul play.
Wanted to make sure.
I had to change to I was terrible.
It was.
So yeah, Loper comes back.
I'm still leaning against Lori.
Like I said, leave me to.
Well, he was putting his hand on my shoulder. I thought he was trying to console me because I felt bad.
The
He's
humans
more
are
like
still
Cat. He's
coming.
not very snuggly.
Excellent. Very good.
The wounds were extensive, though. It drained a lot of my energy.
That was good.
Can't really say in character, and I rolled that.
Still would drain a lot of
I say it in real life sometimes.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, every now and again you do something and you're like, that was a nat 1.
Well, I detected no magic still upon them at the moment.
I look around about
This is
like,
troubling.
any sign of our friends.
Friends or friends?
Right.
I mean,
I haven't seen anything. Torgles are here. Portals are here.
Thanks. I say, looking right at them.
Should we sneak slightly closer to the beach to make sure no one's arrived?
That sounds reasonable.
My request is that either you or Lorik come with me. You're
No, we shouldn't split up anymore.
We're all going to the
All
beach.
go as a crew.
well. What I'm saying though is there isn't a lot of stealth with the dwarf. No offense, my friend.
No, I'm not
Dwarf
trying
doesn't
to
need stealth
be
for
stealthy. It's
anything.
just to see if there's anyone at the beach.
Okay. I mean, we
To see
shouldn't
the
go
beach.
all the way down to the beach, so in case they're
Beach
like,
is like a half hour
come out.
away.
But you're right about noon.
I think we should be late here.
It's noon now.
It's 11:30.
Oh, then we got time.
Well, it takes 30 minutes to get to the beach.
Right. What if they go
30
into
minutes
the
To
back.
get back, and the meeting's at 1.
But if somebody gets here at the
At noon,
previously
30 minutes
designated
to clear
time,
up.
But what about the turtles in the meantime?
We're like the boys is so big.
They've been here
so
for
why
200
didn't we
years.
have the
They're probably
actual
fine.
meeting before the time instead of after?
They were here
Well, the time has already passed, and hindsight it seems like yes.
Well,
it
it was a
was
good
in
thing
six
they
months.
didn't because your nightly excursion cost us most of the morning to fix. So
I slept through the night. I don't know what happened, but I was asleep. Loper can vouch for
it's not
me.
your fault. I'm just saying we probably
Yeah.
didn't want to meet earlier. We walked to the beach.
As a group,
But that would make it so we're not at ambush point on time. Unless we
Also,
want to
make
walk
it
back
so
from
that
the beach and be ambushed.
Also
what I'm
make it so
saying.
the turtles are at the ambush point with no
We're
protection.
going to the beach, so they have to go this
Or
way to get
through
there.
the jungle.
Right, but I thought we decided that they, to get here in time, would not take a boat and they would probably fly
Right.
We would be able to see them.
through the
Not
canopy.
through the canopy.
Is it that thick?
Jungle.
It's that thick we can't see the sky?
Yeah, not when you're under the jungle.
Maybe
Merlin can fly.
Merlin can go up there and watch the skies.
God, stupid. Have Merlin check the beach.
Oh no.
Like baby.
He can go check the
I mean,
beach.
he flies, so
And the sky
he's
at the same
probably
time.
faster.
Sure,
And
located
he's
if he was like
stealthy.
carnivorous, like other things that would eat a bird. And that is a big jungle spider.
You can.
Wandering
I'll
monster,
cast him again.
pterodactyl.
So we're staying here. Merlin's checking the beach. That is
Big
the best
birdie
plan.
tarantula that comes on it.
You can.
I'm not gonna roll for that.
He's just gonna make it happen.
When the bird gets too annoying, he'll be like, "It's dead."
Tarantula. We're in a city.
It was 12 feet in the sky, tarantula.
We're in a city, and it's the Arctic.
Right?
You're gonna be like, "Damn
Archer-
spiders!"
Arctic flying
I'm
tarantula.
sure somewhere in a D&D book there is an Arctic flying tarantula. I meant to dig it back a couple editions, but I'm sure I can find one.
Third edition King Folio 2.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you send Merlin to the beach. What are you telling him to look for?
Boats incoming, any sign of Dragon Masters, or any encroaching force of doom.
Of doom. No doom spotted.
Force of destruction. You saw 2 of those. No forces of doom.
Right.
But nothing to report back.
Later,
Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, you send him and he comes back and yeah, nothing.
He says there's nothing,
But then it's getting close.
that he's just a bird.
Alright, well.
He's
You
not
have the
just a
Rennie.
bird.
I'm on my watch.
So you close your eyes.
Sun creeps past me.
Are we supposed to escort people here, or they just come in?
I don't remember telling anyone we were escorting.
So there was a minor situation in the halfling village where
Oh.
one of the halflings jumped off a literal cliff in protest of peace. So they would like an escort. Can we send the bird?
12:30. It's like an hour walk to the halfway village.
I'm off, new.
We did the talking.
fault.
Oh
Sorry, I believe all of you are adults, and so yeah.
The Dragonborn are.
Children.
That. That's okay.
Okay.
It's too late now. We can't dwell on the past.
Send the bird.
He can't even make it.
All right.
Here's the escort. A bird. Luck, get in here. Gonna fight for you.
He'll
Peck their eyes out.
he'll go do a
Let's
potty
see if I can
vision
fail
drop.
all the con saves. How long would it take me to get there on Dwarven sprinting speed?
You could probably cut the time down to 20 minutes and then fall over dead.
Yeah, if you're
I
too
got a second
tired
win.
to fight, then it's...
And one more hit die.
That's with your second win.
You
What
know
if-
what exhaustion does, right?
I do.
Okay, just check it.
What if Dava
Piece
runs?
is worth exhaustion, right?
Insane.
No.
No.
I mean, we could cut your max hit points down again. That does happen at once.
Nope, let's not do that.
Well, I guess we'll see.
My dwarven friend. There's
I don't think I
nothing
have
that
the
can be
legs to
done.
run.
Yes, but I can run the
I
longest.
have the shortest leg. I could totally run that.
If you totally run an hour.
They also
No,
they have the
offense,
Dragonborn
Dava, but I
with
don't
them.
feel like we should let you run by yourself to the halfway village alone.
They
Or
have
is that just
the
kind of discretionary.
they have the Dragonborn with them
Kind of
too.
discretionary.
I mean that's
I must go.
I mean,
I
If
don't know
they're
why
coming,
they
they're
even
coming. All
want
we can do
any
is wait.
more
It
than-
doesn't matter. It's too late.
Why would they want any more than the Dragonborn, anyways?
you know,
like
I
they're
thought we
friends.
cleared that up when we told them the Dragonborn
I
were
go.
coming with them.
I go.
I thought we did.
There's not time for this.
You can start running.
I'll be back.
You hop out of your armor.
No.
Probably should.
This guy.
He's actually doing it.
This is great.
Great. I'm gonna follow the door.
If I
No,
never return, blame
Okay.
it on Dava.
The whole, like,
I'm just joking.
if you guys just learned to not split the party after this one, that would be the best lesson ever learned. Let's split the party!
I was joking.
But your point was.
I'm gonna try to stop Drimoyne. Be like, my friend,
It's stubborn, leave me alone.
your intentions are noble, but there's nothing that can be done at this point. They have
No, there is.
their trusted friends, the Dragonborn, to escort them.
But they need to trust that,
You're right.
or they will not leave without it.
You want to know how it works for like a chase, for like running, like endurance style?
Sure.
You're not gonna like this.
Okay.
Then no.
You can dash a number of times equal to 3 plus your con mod.
When you say number of times, is that minutes or is that rounds?
We'll get there. Okay, so what's your con mod?
Plus 3.
So you can dash 6 times. You do this at the end of each turn, each round, and each failure is a level of exhaustion. You do D10 check after that, so you get 6 for free, and it's DC 10 con checks, not saves.
Okay.
And 6 times
Super gimpy.
your speed is what?
25.
So
So,
like 170?
In combat, it's not like you're going at a leisurely pace. It's like
Right.
you're running towards your target, right?
right.
That's a chase, then it might be a little more high adrenaline.
Right.
So, I mean, I'd probably say once per minute. You'd have 6 minutes you can run, and then you start making checks. And I'd say it's a 20-minute run.
Okay.
So you need 14 checks.
Before failing 5 times, because 5 times drops your speed to 0.
Have fun.
I vote we send the bird with a note.
Did we ever decide what the giveaway was at $250? What box game
The
was
bird?
given away? I had somebody asking on chat. Undetermined, but it is a box game we are giving away.
It's probably about $70.
Yeah.
The tough one I'm thinking of. We'll announce that in K&N on Tuesday.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Right, inflection points. So just check back in Tuesday at 6 o'clock on our show, and we will be announcing what the box game is. Thank you for asking, though. All right. You doing this?
Yep.
Minute
He
7.
meets
Go.
him halfway on the trail because
Fail.
Yep, I'm going back.
You know what that does? That's first level of exhaustion. It's now disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay. Saving throws are not ability checks, though,
It
right?
isn't a saving throw.
What is it?
It's a con check.
It's not a con save?
No,
Oh.
Yeah.
you still failed because it's worse.
Now it's disadvantage? Really? Just that fast?
Yeah, first thing is disadvantage on ability checks.
You're not a runner.
Apparently not.
Minute 8?
He's got the con of a marathon runner.
No, he
though.
doesn't.
What? I got a 16 con. And I'm proficient.
Well, his dice would refute that.
Well,
True. What's my DC?
10.
So I make it.
All right, so minute 8, you're good. Minute 9. You fail.
Yep.
Is he still rolling disadvantage?
Your speed is now halved. Now it takes your remaining time times 2.
we can still see you.
Boss, you should just go get it.
Dude, come back! Come back, Drimoyne!
I blame the failure of this entire quest on you two.
You're already stumbling, man.
You
probably stop.
You're like, I pulled a hammy.
Something bit me.
Something bit me.
Your
Why
speed-
is sending
your
the
speed
bird
is
with a
half.
note not an option?
They're already gonna be here. It's 12:30. It's an hour trek.
Oh,
He probably got to them actually.
Assuming they send a delegate.
Yeah, assuming somebody came.
So I park it. Nobody's around. I beat myself up on a stump for a while. Cursing myself for drinking too much last night. Even though maybe that was a different night.
All right.
Feeling old to be too.
You do see delegation coming eventually.
Okay.
Is it all Dragonborn?
Nope. But it is 4 Dragonborn and 4 halflings.
Oh, thank the gods. You're supposed to be dead. Stand up. Hold my side.
This is more than we agreed upon.
Hobble over.
Yeah. Dragonborn help you, like,
3
help
and
you
3.
walk back. Live and breathe out.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
3 guards.
We-
Okay.
Didn't know that we were promised an escort until about 5-10 minutes ago.
We figured something had happened. We were coming to investigate and see.
Something did. Stop already. I'm bothered.
So they're showing up at the crossroads because you guys actually made it for one. Wasn't it north of the crossroads as well, or were you?
No, that's after
It's still the
crossroads because
crossroads,
that
okay.
was the only
Okay.
common point that we could figure out.
Yeah, everywhere else was a little too close to somebody else's village, and the beach is just too open.
Okay. All right. So, as this group is coming, this large group down the road, which is now 9 strong, and then like you see like the tieflings coming and the humans coming, but like as they start to get close, like the humans and the tieflings both stop, and they look over at the larger delegation coming from the halfling side, twice as big as the other delegation, and like the tieflings are like, it's an ambush.
It's not an ambush. The Dragonborn and the Halfling are 2 different groups.
I'll have you make a persuasion check on that. DC, put it at 12.
19.
Okay. So they kind of stop and they look skeptical, but they keep walking a little bit closer. And yeah, the groups, the humans like just stop. They just stop where they're at, like, and they're looking very suspiciously at, well, these 2, and then of course the other 8 halflings.
I'm just sitting on the ground. A bit.
What are the
So it's-
turtles doing?
They're just sitting there.
Okay.
Oh, apparently I'm
Yeah.
sitting with the turtles.
I look up there, put my armor back on.
He's like
Oh, I got-
limping bad, looks exhausted.
My greaves weren't protecting my hamstrings.
No, I made it all the way. That's all you need to know.
We don't tell him he was in eye shop the entire time.
Like 30 feet down the trail, dude.
30 feet up a side of the street.
Everyone, let me introduce you to the turtle. They are also inhabitants of this island.
Railway Craig's like, they're allowed more escorts than the rest of us.
This is all of them.
So you brought us all together.
Discuss the events on this island. All the groups here have said that they've been attacked by another, but that they have led no attacks themselves. Last night, beings or bewitchment led the humans and the tieflings to believe they were attacked by my companions Dava and Ambach, but when I used my power, they had no recollection of the event. Something or someone is manipulating you into fighting each other. Divided, you are weak, but together you are a threat.
Fiona's like, could be the elf. Isn't he a powerful wizard?
He's powerful.
So after he says that, I'm going to give everybody one strand of that rope that I unthreaded. I'm going to say, just hang on to this.
So you say everybody. Do you mean like just the leaders, or
Everybody.
okay? Well, Fiona throws hers on the ground.
Okay. So after I separate or I give everybody one, I'm going to go over to Fiona's and I'm going to show her that string. Just like Loper said, like individually we're weak, and I'm going to pull it apart like that.
Right.
Just snap it. Say, you can throw down your string. You can separate yourself from everybody else. But look, everybody, give me your string back. I'm going to collect everybody's strings back together. I'm going to like wrap them together,
Right.
and show them that it's much stronger. Say, look, together you guys could be very strong.
It'd be funny to make a strength check and you like snap them and you're like, oh.
That's the one time I roll a 20.
So one time 20 is bad.
But I'm just going to do this basically to kind of reinforce his point.
Okay.
Smart. You've been thinking about that for a while.
Oh, from the beginning, yeah, when we talked about coming together. So.
All right. So I'm gonna have you make a persuasion check on the disparaging groups here. I'm gonna have you make a check for each group though, to see how well you influence each group. Against the humans, it's gonna be just a DC 12 straight roll.
Do I get anything for his help?
No, because they don't trust me.
Sure.
As I was gonna say though, yeah. The other guys don't. Sure.
DC 12?
Yep.
15.
Actually, really the only
roll
one
is persuasion?
Yeah.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
Even
So the humans don't seem convinced. Like they're like kind of on like Prake's just like he kind of like touches his injuries like again, like where his injuries were again, and he's looking and he's just like, I don't know, if there's some sorcery involved, I can't be certain it's not someone here. And he looks at the tieflings when he says it, you know. Like, I'm gonna have you, and like when he says that, like Kessin kind of like puts her hand on him, like kind of like, are you sure this is how the stance we want to take, kind of thing?
Yeah.
But he
Right.
seems pretty like solid in his decision.
Okay.
The tieflings, it's a DC 13, because they are more distrustful overall. But I am going to give you advantage on the roll because of his help.
Nice. Uh, 23.
Okay. So Fram is like nodding like along with you as you're talking,
Mhm.
and she seems genuinely like this could be good. This could be good. She seems to not notice the look
Sure.
from Prayek. And Balsh, like as he's there, he seems like really excited too. Like talking to other people and this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I'll have you. Well, since we've separated them off, I'll have you. The turtles are fine. They want peace anyway, so they're like they want all the monsters to live happily. So
Right.
you don't have to roll for them. They're on board.
Yeah.
The Dragonborn, it's only DC 10, and you have advantage on that one.
You're setting me up for disappointment. Oh, it's only if you can. Gives you advantage.
DC 7.
Oh no, they're fine. Yeah, I rolled 2 18s.
Nice. So yeah, the Dragonborn definitely like are also on board. Despite their distrust of the tieflings, you know. And then
First
I'll have
time
you roll
in
for the
D&D
halfling.
history, tieflings
And the halflings are the
Dragonborn
hardest
on the same.
Okay.
If he hadn't made his impassioned speech, it would have been a disadvantage roll. And they're DC 14. It's a straight DC 14 check.
Well, the halflings I go over and I'm like, don't trust anything I say. Don't make me. Then I get advantage, right?
Oh, you look good.
I made it. Nice. So only the humans aren't on board. Huh?
Yeah, the humans.
My own kind.
Those are pretty much the only ones we're
I healed him.
told to stop.
With your super impressive magic and glowy eyes.
Pirates that have been harassed.
They are the boat makers.
Yep.
Yeah, like Fiona seems happy with her.
There's literally people she's the one we can't
Glad
hear
to pray.
stop.
Of course she is.
And Frolk just seems like he's there to hit them.
Right.
Cass is the only one who actually seems kind of disappointed that he didn't want to make these. Pray, because like we have our ships, we'll make our own way. You can have this invisible island.
I'm disappointed that things can't work out.
Well,
Your ships are going to be overrun on the sea.
by whom?
Whom do you think?
Depends which way we sail.
You think so?
What?
Are you taking the globes with you?
We'll have to.
Well, then they'll know where you're going. They'll find you, like they always do.
And so if we stay here and still need the globes,
You see the dichotomy that it causes,
better to
and
forge
the
our own
stress
path.
they have over you.
You could come with us. And the globes will not be needed.
You think you can fight the undead?
We have the globes for that.
And so then the Dragon Masters just control you further.
Sail during the day.
What do you do? Just survive? What's your plan? Just live? Eke out a meager existence?
We
Or do
offer
you
the
take
chance
back
for freedom
Jerholm?
here.
You offer us a chance for bewitchment and betrayal.
You're already encumbered by both of those.
And I have yet to see a solution. Provide a solution for me, and I'll reconsider my decision.
It is likely to require your help to reach that solution. Your men are great fighters. We may need that against the Dragon Masters, who it is my belief is causing most of the turmoil that we are all experiencing.
Prove it to me, and I'll reconsider my decision. He like points at you, and you three are welcome in our community. I don't trust the other two though. And Craig like turns and starts to walk back.
Casson, would you stay a moment? And what? Yeah, that's what I said. I want to have
she
a sidebar with her,
Yeah, she stopped.
like away from these guys,
Okay,
and be like, talk to him.
I will. I will. I think he's being hasty here. We need to do something different, or we're just going to stay for it's always been.
Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go mingle with everybody else and try and turn into actually hang out with each other. I get up my glass of wine.
You're trying to get like the
Right. I'm like, we should celebrate a little bit. And some communal wine. Matt was injured last night by the bewitcher of you. The one who made this. It cannot be
I need to move my laptop. that battery doesn't last as long as it's private.
No big deal.
Is that player's number? You can use mine too.
All right. So yeah, the tieflings come over and they start talking to that, like Rodlin after like he says that, like he kind of like withdraws back into the group though, like after like he kind of acceptance of like, yeah, we'll be a part of this. But like, the other halflings start talking, but he seems like, yeah, kind of
He's not enthusiastic.
not at all. Like he kind of like sits to the back and kind of like sits down like on the fallen log. So
You told us that
Merriman.
Merriman died?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So while they're chatting, I'll approach
Robin.
Rodlin, having a hard time pronouncing your name. And just be like, I'm sorry about your friend.
thank you. I don't know. There's too much change too fast right now. I'm having a hard time keeping up with it.
I understand. If it weren't for the circumstances, we wouldn't try and rush you, but I just worry for your people.
Things have just been the same for so long here. It's moving so quickly. I'm just angry.
So mingle.
I am not the first place.
Mingly, mingly.
I'm hanging out with the turtles.
So,
City.
just go
So I'm
right
gonna.
up. Portal.
I've been sitting there. That's where they found me, is sitting with the turtles. I was trying to be like, you know, not intimidating and or move too quickly and upset somebody.
That can be the name of your autobiography. Sitting with the Portals.
Sitting with the turtles. With a W.
The W.
I'm gonna go around and just as sincerely as possible, just thank every single individual for coming.
Okay.
And just say thank you so much for all the effort that you went through to come here and to meet and make amends and to be strong together. And like even the guards, every single person that's
Sure.
here, and just be like try to say something about them as an individual if I noticed anything about them. Primarily like the leaders.
Okay.
I think like with Rodlin, I'm gonna go over to him and just kind of gently put my hand on his shoulder and just look at him and just not say anything. Just kind of give him a little nod and as sincerely as possible try to emanate that feeling of just like peace and sincerity.
Okay.
So
yeah, like after a little bit of that kind of, Grombach kind of like steps up, and he's, so what is the plan now then? And with the humans integral to your schemes?
I run after Prey. You can do this.
Okay.
So I can catch him.
Humans had transportation off the island. Without that, I think our best course is just for your two groups to learn how to work together and keep each other safe until we can find a way for you off this island and get you to the lighthouse.
How do the humans get away off this island? What method do they have to get off the island?
They've been building boats.
They have shipbuilders.
Yes.
How many ships do they have made?
I give them the amount that you told us 3 weeks ago.
Then we should probably just go take them. They can build on it off this island.
That would be the opposite of the point of this meeting.
Well, our groups come together now. we'd have the strength to do so.
but not the right.
And Grombach looks at you. He's like, "You feel this way as well?" I don't know.
You don't know whether or not you should unjustly take the humans' votes?
The world,
Pacifist!
the world
You want to go start a war with the humans?
The world has just come to trial. Yes. But if we don't do things the right way for the right reason, then it's not worth our effort.
Well, if the humans have the means to create votes,
They're not true. They don't deserve it.
If you want to live in a better world, you have to act like a better person.
Let's make the world.
and if you want to win a war, you have to fight it.
You aren't at war with the humans.
No, we're at war with the Dragon Masters.
And
For that
fighting other people will not help you win that war.
it will weaken.
Give me some time to convince her.
Okay.
So I'm gonna talk to you after Loper.
All right. So you're heading to the human village. We're trying to
Well, I
catch
try
up.
to catch them before.
Okay.
I mean, I guess unless they're like running back
No,
to the
they're not
village,
running.
you can't.
They're not running back.
Okay, con saves.
I take my robes off.
Whoa!
Freaking Lord.
Disadvantage.
So he just makes it the
There's
whole way like,
mosquitoes.
that was odd.
Yeah.
So yeah, you catch up to
The
one
power
girl.
of nakedness.
Chicken. Prake
So you got Prey, Kessin,
And,
Thralk, and Fiona there.
and Fiona, who doesn't like me at all.
Yeah, when you get close, she actually like draws her sword, but she doesn't like raise it hostily. She just has it like in her hand, ready. Yeah.
I know that you hold very little trust with me, probably. Maybe not as much as the Dragonborn. But
You're not the one who threw a javelin at me.
no, and it may have been him, but I believe he was bewitched. From what I've known in my experience with the arcane arts, finding evidence to prove to you may be a difficult task. The problem that we have here is you hold really the power to get these people off the island. And the better, I don't know, who's got the biggest, the humans have more people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have the largest colony of folks with you. Wow, thanks for bringing my here. I think that any effort or attempt we make to overcome the Dragon Masters will be futile without you. I don't know what you seek, but magic itself
Answers.
is deceptive. It's deceptive. Those are what we're out to find. We don't even have all the answers. We created the lighthouse. We're trying to bring back Jeroholm. The Dragon Masters have told us to come here and wipe out the threat to them that has, and I see no threat. They're just pitting one against the other every time we turn around. And magic is deceptive. And I snap my fingers and blood goes on Fiona's sword. And then I snap them again and it goes away. These are the things that can be done with magic. You're not going to gain any trust, nor will there be any proof. We know that the globes are being listened to. I don't see that you have any other choice. You can be the leader amongst this group of people. Oh, it's a rabble. But I don't think that we have time. The Dragon Masters gave us 4 days, and we're on the cusp of day 4.
Day 3 right
Day
now.
3.
It's
So
like- takes
tomorrow-
almost a day for you to
Yeah,
get back.
tomorrow we don't have time for you to wait for proof. You're going to need to trust in the powers that have come, and we've come to help make that happen.
So you're saying we need to
We have to unite. I believe that they're going to come here. And if they don't come here and we need to get back to Jeroholm and protect those people there, we are going to need your boats and your leadership to guide those boats to Jeroholm. I don't think any of us know how to sail.
We know how to raft.
Well, we can float.
Right.
I'm just in a conversation and I'm like,
I'll you make a persuasion check.
Well, I'm not good at that.
13.
That's a dang good argument.
14. Without a bonus. What is it? Charisma?
Yep.
15.
That's like, oh, 12.
That's me. I'm the 8 charisma back.
15, so 4, 15.
I will agree to work with the others on 2 conditions. The first is I'm put in charge.
Okay. Using your boats, I believe that might be a thing we can come to a consensus on.
And the second is we do not mingle the crews.
Who sells the other people's boats?
That's up to them. I will not risk my people on with them, with people I can't trust. If they
We
agree
sell
to this,
separate boats.
if they agree to this, then I will put my boats at your disposal. We'll finish building the ones we have, and we'll work.
We probably should then settle on a council, so that people who lead the boats are
I am in
extra
charge.
leaders, of course. But each boat needs its leadership as well, because you can't guide them.
Very well.
I'll see what they say. And
I like that you bow to him.
I look at the lady with Fiona. We're gonna be friends someday. It'll be okay. And I leave.
She like spits at your feet.
That's okay.
I'm not Dragonborn, Mom.
The day will not be today as I have burned you alive.
All right.
Humans are on board.
Maybe.
Sort of. If we can get the other leaders to agree to let Ferg be the leader, feel like we got some egos. Or we have some problems.
What?
And the turtles just want us off the island, so they're not coming.
Have the turtles said anything?
No, there's some kind of
They're in shells.
No one really cares about the
They're in a
turtles.
circle. With the halfway in the middle.
Dragon Masters, don't worry about it.
So I'll talk to them and I'll ask them if they would like to leave.
No. We just want our island back, free from monsters.
But I thought that they wanted the Dragon Master dealt with. And then,
Like,
Yeah, but they're not going to do anything about it. They're turtles.
Tribal gets up and like looks around, like really does a full 360. I don't see any dragon masters here.
How is this? Let's take a look for it.
they did not clarify the militants of which they wanted to remove from this island, did they?
Well, we can ask why they wanted to come. We just invited them.
But I mean, they could be referring to this.
I mean, the turtles could be the people who are bewitching people to try to get the monsters to fight, so the monsters
No,
will
there's
leave.
rabbit hole. It's full of rabbit holes. The gods are dead, right?
No.
They have this power that other people that worship the gods, like you, have. That seems like a threat. That seems like more of a threat than pirates. That seems like more of a threat than people. That seems extreme to me.
I mean, if they even, like,
The undead haven't noticed them, and I don't think you guys have said you fought with the Dragon Masters, have you?
No.
they gave them the land. They,
But
they
that was
smashed it.
years and years ago, wasn't it?
They probably think they're.
So,
They might think they're
I don't
extinct
think
by
so.
now.
Did you guys see what happened? Did you see Dava and I at night?
No, we sleep at night.
Well, sometimes they hear things. So,
How do things seem to be going with the dragon, halfling, and tiefling groups?
Slowly, but in the right direction. The tieflings seem the most like,
On board.
which is no, like they seem the most like hesitant to interact with them. Yeah, like they're really distrustful of outsiders. The dragonborn are like, let's do this thing and get off this island.
Okay.
And like the
Maybe
halflings,
there's-
other than Rodlin, are pretty enthusiastic about like
But in general.
not living in fear of their neighbors anymore.
Sure. Well, we never promised that. We just promised new neighbors.
Fargo, I believe if you stay here alone, you will be.
I'm not alone.
There are 6 of you. That is a very small pet.
this is their land, though. This is their home. This is where they belong.
So if you come here after it is safe.
I don't think they have any inclination to leave their island. They just want to be alone. Just like
I was gonna say,
I got up and I went over to the halfling.
my trades are near
I
extinct.
stopped staring at the turtle.
I don't know why,
Skeptical of them.
but I can tell you that it could be related to inactivity.
well,
Which would lead me to be disappointed in my kind. But anybody who wants the Dragon Master gone could get.
The turtles are not fighters, though.
I doubt
They don't look like fighters.
I disagree with that as well. I don't think I can crack that shell. I also believe he knows how to use that stick, and he wields magic.
I don't know.
He takes this stick. He's like, I do know how to use it. Put it in front of me and plant it. Then carry myself along.
Oh, sadistic.
No. How you use the walking stick. Use it to help walk. I could make you one.
No, but don't want
He
one.
like looks at your like gimp and leg.
Stay here and rot.
Checkmate. Now, finish here.
The charisma hit comes out, and it's like, ah!
The real joke is, if you would have said yes, you would have had a really nice one.
Right. And it would have been really nice on my leg too.
Yeah.
Yeah. On top of that, it probably has some like druid magic, like runes carved into it.
But stubborn dwarf takes over.
do you, Troggle? Do you hold the do you hold all the land in as high of regard as this island?
I haven't seen the other land.
Do you love this land though?
This land, he like taps his foot down. Is very nice.
There's a lot of other land that's in danger of being destroyed by these dragon masters. We can't force you to do anything. Just like you can't force a river to change its path. You'll run your own course, whatever that may be. But maybe this direction in Jerholm is a good direction for the river to run.
I understand Jerholm is full of monsters.
Yes, it is. Monsters that destroy the land and destroy other good things. They drive away the creatures. And they will come here. They will find you. But again, you choose your own course. We can't sway you.
Real quick sidebar. Who's Mike 513? It's on.
And 15.
Your mic is off. Well, it's not registering. The production says. I don't know if it's batteries or if it's scan.
It's not registering because it's not saying anything.
Does it? No, maybe that's all it is. Turn it back on, see. All right, production, let us know.
All right. Is Laura back?
Eventually.
Yes, Lord does come back.
I put my robe back on.
I hope so. We don't want to see it naked. Skinny white wizard.
How did it go?
They will join our rabble of people if Freyk is allowed to be the leader. He will grant us our boats, but he wants them to travel separately. So he wants leadership,
the boats to
but
travel separately.
well, he wants everybody on their own boat. He doesn't want to
He
intermingle
wants
the races.
people to be segregated.
So he wants leadership, but not really. So getting them to agree to that will be the trickery we'll have to pull. So
You say in front of the leader?
no, I thought we were off to the side.
No.
Okay. Because they have the boats. So unless the Dragonborn are coming tomorrow, then the boats may not.
Masters.
Dragon Masters. Then the boats may not be an issue.
Well, I guess it depends.
What's that?
Are they? What do the leaders think of it?
You turn and tell them?
Yeah.
I want to hear how you tell them.
Oh yeah, wait, should we tell them? Because that wasn't my plan.
Why would you not tell them?
Well, just how you're gonna tell him, like, hey, he wants to be the boss.
Yeah.
So I look around at who's there, and I'm like, really not that big of a request.
I think they will consider it. They want to leave. They want to work together.
I'll let you handle that. Oh, divine one. I'll jump in if you need it. You just let me know.
Go back to the group.
All right.
So we've heard from her. He says that he will join the group, this collective, and that he will sail everyone to the lighthouse on two conditions. He wants to be made the leader of the collective, and he wants each group to be put on their own boat.
Fran is, she kind of like steps back a little bit, like, I thought this was us coming together as equals, not putting one above the other. And Rodlin's like, if they puts all of us on one boat, they know more about sailing. What if they just sabotage our boat?
I understand your concerns. I think Ferric is just as worried about his people as well, and that is why he's issued these demands. If we can get everyone to your home, then I don't think you'll find either of those to be an issue. Which is out of game half a day away?
Yeah, a little more, like 7 hours.
Probably faster with an actual
with
boat.
actual boats. So Fran's like, well, I mean, how long is he leader for? Until we get there? Until this campaign is complete? I mean, this is an important distinctions. I'm not going to have my people be enslaved.
Nor would we let them be enslaved. Jabba pops up.
Bart?
Freyk is extremely untrustful, I think partly he suffered the same loss that you guys suffered on this last night. Though I think he is more distrustful of the magics that occur, as everybody is. But they do offer the only way off the island. I don't believe that he's seeking to be a tyrant of any sort. And like Dava said, I don't think we would allow that to happen either.
If we confirm that he's the leader until we get to Jerholm, will you agree?
What happens when we get to Jerholm then? We dissolve back into anarchy?
At that point, we'll decide what the next steps are as we see the situation. But I think it's urgent to get you off this island and away from.
At Jerholm, we don't have to rely on the dragon lance. If we don't have to rely on the dragon lance, it means we can be more open with one another and we can speak freely. We have the lighthouse to keep the dead at bay. And instead, we no longer have to worry about the eavesdropping and deception that the dragon lance has.
Make a persuasion roll.
Whoa.
Persuasive halfling. Only DC 10.
I make that with a 13.
All right. Okay. No, we need to get off this island. This island, I think, has turned into a curse on us.
Who says this?
That's Bram. The Dragonborn are just like yeah, we need to get off the island. The human wants to think he's in charge. He can think he's in charge. That's like
That sounds like a dragonborn if I've ever heard it.
Yeah.
yeah. The halflings are kind of like okay, like they look at Rodlin. He's just like okay.
He's just kind of checked out, isn't he?
Yeah.
Misses his buddy.
Yeah.
So where are we gathering then? At the human village?
What?
Where are we bringing everybody to?
The
We have
beach.
to make this grand exodus. But where are their boats?
Oh,
Village.
Yeah,
There's
the human village.
I don't think it would be a good idea to approach them.
Well, what's our
At this
what's our
point.
timeline plan? Because tomorrow's our deadline for having handled the
Yeah, we have to
business, and
hurry.
it ain't gonna be handled. So
We need to
perhaps we
leave.
should have a plan.
The boats weren't finished.
No, they
The
weren't.
other thing is,
They weren't. They had one boat finished and
or do we set
Two
up a
boats.
defense for an
two
invasion?
boats not.
If everybody else were to pitch in, would
Yeah.
and help finish the boats so they get it finished in time?
Maybe
Tomorrow?
maybe work nonstop on the clock.
With everybody.
Okay.
They
So we
think
need to
that-
talk to Prayer before we do anything else.
That is
Before we
also a
parade
bargain.
all of the villages into his.
Yeah. This would be much simpler had he just stayed for the rest of the meeting. I say, and then I'm like head that direction.
So you're heading to the human village.
Yeah.
All right.
Introduce everybody to Merlin. Be on the lookout. He will bring you a note of what the plan is for tomorrow.
Okay. Are you going with him then?
Yeah. Well,
What about the
I'm not
rest of you?
splitting up.
Well, you have to.
We're not welcome, remember, on Boss and Dava are not.
Yeah.
Why? What was that again? Oh yeah, because you're taxed. Oh yeah, that part.
In the same way that if I grab your hand and smack yourself, you're hitting yourself. But yes. Exactly.
Pacifist. Yeah. Pacifist to your face.
So I'm gonna go along with him and then just stay in the woods,
In the tree line?
in the tree line.
Okay.
In the woods.
What about
it
you?
is.
You going with them too? To that point?
What do you say, Drummoyne?
I'm just contemplating. I'll probably come along with wherever we're going.
I think Drummoyne should stay with us to babysit in case there's any.
You
like,
guys are gonna get to the
evil
village
men.
and be halfway back to pick up Drummoyne again. What's your speed right now?
I'll carry him.
12 and a half.
I'll carry him.
Unless we've been there for an hour and we have to take a nap.
You've been talking and mingling.
Yeah.
Drinking
That
a
sounds
little.
restful. drinking my
So
wine.
if everyone's coming, then I guess we just tell the group that after we talk to Brer, we'll either send a message or come and see them.
You want them to stay at the crossroads, or do they go
No, to
back? They
go
can go back
home.
to
Yeah.
Prepare for travel.
prepare to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not to talk about it by their dragon globes. Stress that point. That they are not supposed to talk about leaving the island near the dragon
They can
globes.
see through the dragon globe, too, you said, right?
Yep.
So it's going to be obvious that something's happening.
But they usually put the dragon globe somewhere to charge too,
That's a good point. Okay. All right. I'm on board with
which might limit that a bit.
They put stacks over them, don't they? Cover them up. You can transport all them globes to one place.
The cliff. Drummoyne's like, whack-a-mole, whack-a-globe.
I love the sound of breaking glass.
Digga-digga-digga-digga-digga.
Oh no, it fell. All right. So, at the human village, the two of you stay at the tree line.
Drummoyne stays with us, right? Because Ambach carried him.
I'm still 45.
No, I'm helping you.
Oh, yeah.
And I stayed back with them, so these guys are ahead, because I'm sure
I'm
he's slowing us
maybe
down.
if you had a walking stick.
How about a very dwarven walking stick? I'll give you my ball.
The walking stone.
Because it's slow. So heavy. Great.
Somebody. Me and Lork. We're going to get the humans on board.
Okay,
Or die trying.
so you guys go in
Yeah.
with
Weapons drawn?
No.
Drummoyne.
Do you want to come or do you want to stay?
I should probably
Probably what?
come along.
Okay.
No.
Do you really want to leave Ambach?
Yeah.
And
You know,
Dava?
How about let's
Only-
not leave Ambach and Dava? You know, he's the one who got peace.
Alright. But next time.
Totally, man.
I feel like false promises.
What's your final answer?
I'm babysitting.
Okay.
Literally.
He's not
Probably
my
a good
dad.
idea.
I play grumpy dad on the stump. Hard day of work.
But you know, you can get your hour of rest if they take a while.
Oh, take a while, please. It takes several
So
whiles.
this meeting should only last 5 minutes, but if we can drag it out.
That'd be great.
52 minutes and you leave. Let's go.
No,
No.
I'm seeing right here. I'm almost feeling better.
Dragonborn shakes you. You're like,
Wake up.
all right, so you guys head into the village. The looks aren't hostile, but not super friendly still either.
No high fives.
No high fives as you're going in.
Bro!
Yeah. But like Prate comes walking over. Kessen's with him as normal. Fiona's kind of off, shooting dark looks your guys' way.
Hopefully she's on a different boat.
Yeah. Wait, if everybody has to be segregated, does that mean I'm on my own boat?
Yes.
This is the dwarf raft of exile.
You guys showed up on a boat. You get to leave on together.
I might leave at my own boat.
We've spoken to the other leaders,
And
and they are concerned with how long you want to be the leader of the group. They agreed that you could be in charge until we got to Jerholm, at which point
A
we
new
go from there.
conversation needs to be had.
okay. I was thinking more until we are done overthrowing the Dragon Masters, but
Extend your hand to help these people, and they will trust you more, and maybe that can become a possibility.
I'll prove my leadership on the water. And they're fine staying in separate groups?
Yeah.
Good.
They probably prefer that.
I still don't have a lot of trust. Although whatever you did has been remarkable in healing me, the memory of the wound is still there.
How long before the boat's getting finished?
Normally it'd be a few days, but if we're going to do this and with all haste, I can put my people on it. We can try to have them done by, say, noon tomorrow.
Would you accept help from the other groups to get it done faster?
Yes. I'll accept help from the groups, but they're not permitted to bring weapons here.
I'll see if they'll be willing to do that.
They gotta bring all their stuff. What are you gonna have them fight with when you lead them to victory against the dragon?
If they're going to be in my encampment with my people, though, I don't want them armed.
But your people can be armed.
My people have to defend the encampment against all foes.
Just want you to see all sides as a good leader. Just throwing that to you. Think about it, that's all. I go stand over by Fiona.
She's not there. She's like out of the way.
Yeah.
You gonna go walk over to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
How
walks
did Loper
over and he's
die?
like-
Oh, he kept going up to Fiona.
You mean
Loper?
Lorik?
Yeah.
You're
I'm
referring
gonna
to yourself.
I'm gonna talk her into killing Loper, I guess, is the plan.
Oh, yeah.
Lorik
She
walks
sees you-
over and
she
he's
sees you
like,
coming,
"How
she starts
you
to walk away."
doing?"
She's like actively trying to avoid you.
Carry on your thing. I'll interact with that in a minute. Don't want to distract from the powers at hand.
Okay. I'll talk to the other groups and set this up, and then me and my companions can head back to the lighthouse to prepare for you guys.
Okay. So you're not going to be here on our exodus?
Well, we need to send at least a few to make sure the way is prepared for you.
Very well.
If you prefer some of us to stay, then we could arrange that, I guess.
I'm sure we can navigate to the giant beacon of light.
Okay.
You can tell though, like his trust of you went down a little bit there.
I unheal him. No. Inflict.
Now it won't be double ones.
Achoo! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, my castle bleeding in through. That's what I said.
I thought it was Kennen.
Kessin.
Castle.
Her name is Wakazashi.
That is some serious shots fired. All right.
I can have my own boat.
It's good to be. It's going to be like hundreds of little boats by themselves.
Nobody
Everyone's
trusts
their own group.
anybody.
Everyone's their own leader.
Should we tether together?
No.
I trust everybody. They still like it.
That's not true. You have your soulmate. He's a tiefling and he makes the fizzy drink.
That's true. All right. So.
Yeah.
So, we need to tell the other group.
Yep. You guys had. Oh, you have your thing with Fiona. What are you doing?
I asked her why
Well,
did.
she tries to move away from
Yeah,
you.
I
Like,
talked to her though.
you-
I'm in talking distance though.
You could like yell at her.
Okay, so why is it that you shear venom on us?
I haven't forgotten the damage done to us.
What damage?
She points at her face.
Who
Big
did
scar. Dragonborn.
It wasn't me though, and it wasn't
You
Loper.
associate with them.
We have to. Was it Dragonborn? Have you met Dragon Masters?
I have.
They're a far larger threat. I still believe that everything that has happened here has been bewitchery.
Says the wizard.
That's exactly what I say, though, because I know it. And I know what can be done with it.
If it's any consolation, I trust you as much as I trust your friend.
The Dragonborn friend or
Yes.
Loper. And that's fair. But we're going to have to come together. I know you may not have Prayek's ear, but I do believe you carry a powerful hold over these people.
He's
And
made
you're-
up his mind. I disagree with him, but I'll still follow him. Doesn't mean I have to like it or you.
What if the Dragon Masters fight? Then you fight back?
Then we fight back.
Then we fight together.
So be it.
What must we do to earn your trust?
Finish killing all the dragon masters.
Done.
Well, not quite yet.
No, I'm saying that will be done.
You and Nava ever see anybody in the halfling camp that was
That
very
will be
tired
done.
today?
We weren't really in the halfling camp very long.
We're going to need your help.
In fact, we technically didn't go to the halfling
But we fight
camp.
pretty
we were
well.
on the outskirts. Rodlin came to us.
But maybe we saw some.
So, when they
I'll
talked
go
numbers
back to
before,
Loper.
there weren't enough boats to even get all the humans on originally. Even if they finish the boat, some people will be left behind at first. Just so you know.
That's kind of what I thought.
That's
but
what I was thinking too.
If they get all the boats going and they crowd the boats, they can probably get about half the total people in one trip.
Okay.
And then with like a loose crew, go back and get everybody else.
Yeah.
But it's going to take some time.
we gotta go, and that's all we can
Yeah.
do.
But
I
Well, I'm
can't
just
make
thinking
boats
of-
appear from
If we
nothing.
could provide evidence, if we could find where the threat that he's coming from, which would probably be somebody that was up all night running across the island in the middle of the night, either acting as you two or
Rick,
concentrating on
consider
magic
your
to control you
leadership.
two.
And your role, and the people that you lead.
It'd be
And I
some
walk off
really
with Loper.
powerful sorts.
Okay.
We would.
It'd be easier. if
Can
we
you
stole our
send
weapons.
Merlin to the other group? So that we
She'll
can leave?
be up all night. So we're looking for
Two
whoever
notes.
would
Boop!
be super tired today.
Go Merlin. Go Merlin.
Or if somebody was missing.
And it's your birthday.
We need to get back.
Okay.
Our time is running out.
So you guys, this is the third day.
We haven't accomplished our goal.
So you have tomorrow to get back.
We need to get back where?
I thought it was due tomorrow.
I think it was nightfall on the
Oh,
fourth day.
nightfall of
Yeah.
the fourth day? Oh, okay.
So
Then we should definitely stay here to make sure that
Yeah,
they
I'm
don't
not
start
going
killing
anywhere.
each other in the night.
what? When does that ever
Let's
happen?
see.
Just-
I cast Charm Person on Dava.
All you gotta do is put Dava and Ambath in a closet
Oh, we could sleep them.
and then
We
lock
could
it.
sleep them.
You are not sleeping me.
You're not here. We could sleep them.
He is here, though.
No, I haven't left the village yet.
I deny your advances.
Just send Merlin.
He does not get
Make
it.
a check. Actually, on sleepy you can't. But I probably can't.
Send Merlin with a note saying that he agrees and that he will accept help in finishing the boats if they don't bring weapons.
Leave your
Otherwise,
weapons on the outskirts of town.
it'll be done by noon tomorrow. That's what he said. Yeah.
Mhm. If you had help, you could probably get it done a few hours earlier.
So put that in your note. Wow, you are fast.
It's a cool pen.
Yeah.
Copy with prestidigitation the note, and I attach it to Merlin.
All right.
Takes a few minutes.
Go
that way.
hurry, Merlin. That's only going to last an hour. The second note, the first note will be okay.
So while we're doing all this stuff, I'm gonna really try to keep an eye out for somebody who's just like abnormally tired, like
Okay.
who might have been up all night or something like that. After something Drimoyne mentioned to me in our when we were talking, just kind of waiting around. I'm really going to keep an eye out for somebody like that, and I'm going to ask Dava as well to keep an eye out for somebody that might look abnormally tired.
Aside from
Yeah, aside from Loafer, Lauren,
Well, Rob looks pretty beat down, but that
Right.
I mean, his friend literally jumped off a cliff yesterday.
right. He said he didn't get any sleep that night.
not to be much of a disrespectful type, but what did he just push that?
I mean, according to Rodlin, he jumped off, and he was trying to become a martyr.
Maybe a little zone of truth. If somebody is able to compel people to tell
So
the
then we
truth.
just wait for them to come in the morning? Where we camp?
Possible, but it also
Yeah, where
might
you guys camping?
destroy the trust.
I don't know. I was trying to think of a way to like guard everyone's border, but it's not
But then bad stuff comes.
right. It's not really feasible unless we all split up, and then it could get really bad really quick.
We still technically
We could
have a
take
dragon globe.
globes.
Yeah.
You guys have a dragon globe still. You could
Oh yeah, he broke the other one.
Right.
you could like hang it on the signpost and stay in the middle.
Hmm. Plus, that's where the Twirtles stay.
Plus we could talk about a fake plane.
I don't know if that's a good idea or not. What do you guys think?
I think if we find the cause of all of this, that it could establish trust.
And how do you propose we do that?
Not sure yet. Other than looking for somebody who's been up all night getting themselves or sneaking around stabbing people in the night.
I don't think it's anyone from any of the villages.
I don't believe so either, because even if it was these two, why were they not attacked by the undead in the middle of the night like we were?
That's a good point.
Who doesn't get attacked by the undead?
Dragon Master.
Twirtles.
They do.
No,
that's
they
why
do
have
too.
it- That's why they have the globe.
Twirtles don't get attacked by the undead.
But it's,
Leave the turtles out of this.
I think that's just because
Weirdo.
they're in their shells and. Well, maybe. No, because they have that sanctified
Don't
area.
magic being used. It was holy.
Was their magic holy?
They're druidic.
Well, it's like an old earth magic.
Yeah.
So we wait till
Plus, if it was
morning.
the turtles, they wouldn't want to do anything tonight because they want everyone to leave.
Fair.
Could there be an undead entity on this island that is doing this? That sleeps during the day?
I don't know, like kind of a king-looking ghost or something. That maybe if
We
there's
killed
one
one.
of,
It's dead. We killed it.
there's one, maybe there's more.
I don't know that any undead would be able to concoct a plan like this. It would have to be very aware.
We've seen that before.
Yeah.
In Fire's Wrath. And I guess in the general. What was the captain's name? Oh,
Of Terrahawk.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can't remember his name.
yeah.
That's why you name these people Fred and Bob and
Was it
Pete.
Fernand?
Farnob Hitch.
Thank you.
There we go.
That guy.
Intelligence.
But as I'm saying, you would have to be a very powerful undead to make those kind of decisions.
I guess we really haven't searched much more of this island other than just the roads, the paths.
Yeah, we're not really in a place to do so now either. We got to get going in the morning, so I think we could sit here and theorize. I'm not sure how much.
What time of day is it?
About this time, you guys have been running around a bit, sending messages, having your peace talk. It's probably 4.
When does the sun go
Sunset's
down?
about 7.
I mean, in 2 hours, but
You guys haven't been charging your globe at all yet either.
no, we need to do that.
I mean, I'm assuming it's not with you as you're talking about these things. So.
Could Merlin, could he can't see through the foliage, unless there's something obvious on the island. Which I guess you go ahead and look. There's some sort of temple out in the middle of the trees that we're just missing.
Evil Doom, right here.
Renee's perched on it
The
several times.
sparks are coming up out of the trees. It's right there.
Neon signs.
Big exclamation point.
That
over
happened
it.
in a movie too.
I mean, it seems like there's more problems with the humans and the halflings and the dragonborns than there are even the tieflings. So why
It's
don't
funny you say that, because you and Amboff shot someone last night.
it wasn't us? We were in a storage closet.
Well, it was a tiefling, though.
What I'm saying though is they have a lesser history of death and violence than the other groups. What I'm suggesting is maybe that means that if there is another entity on the island, that it might be closer to one of the other two.
I'm not
I don't
sure
think
about
we're fighting that entity. We've had to overcome with peace. We just have to make sure that everybody's safe tonight.
But I don't know how to do
with
that.
everybody is the problem, and
I
unless we're gonna
believe
split up, that's
it-
not a doable project.
We can't do that. We only have one orb.
if we can solve the problem, we don't have to protect them.
Okay.
We're only wasting time at this point.
Yeah, but since
We could
don't
at
have
least
anything to
search
do,
the
so-
forest while we debate amongst ourselves to try to figure out whether or not.
What about
You know.
near where you and that can go? That the ghost that almost
The
killed
people go into the
possible.
forest all the time,
Maybe
though,
there's
to
some
get
sort of an
supplies.
Yeah,
ancient
they gather
graveyard.
food and
So it's not like it's
Something.
uncharted land.
We haven't answered that.
And the Dragonborn
Have
seem
you
to do a lot of
seen any
foraging.
Creepy.
Maybe they've
mind
stumbled
things.
across like some graveyard, some ancient graveyard, or something unusual.
chat saying you guys should split the party and search at night.
All right, we're doing it.
I'm doing it right now.
Well,
No.
Fast forward to nightfall.
Not doing that.
I take 1/5 of the island.
Ooh, I
Everybody
the north.
I vote we go back to the Dragonborn Halfling city and we enlist the help of them to search the area for anything suspicious.
I think we camp out at the crossroads and look for anyone trying to.
Well, then we need to send
Get to
someone
any
back to the
villages.
Halfling city or the Dragonborn city because that's where our dragon lives.
The crossroads is safe because it's hallowed ground, right?
No.
No, I thought you said there's like a.
No, the turtles.
Oh, it just feels like safe ground.
The turtles
The turtles did that,
did that.
like where they were.
Oh,
Felt like that.
just wherever they go.
Yeah.
It's their deep connection to the earth.
Hmm.
They're secretly earthbenders.
Well, if the orbs back at Halfling Village, then that's where we're going. One
Okay.
way or the other.
Off to the Halfling village.
Can we chill for an hour? 50 minutes? 31 minutes? It's good.
I'll cradle him like a baby so he can finish
I
his
keep
9
it.
minutes of rest.
Yeah, I'll give you your short rest.
That takes me like one level.
One level of exhaustion.
I still have 2?
No, you only had 2, right? Yeah, you never got to disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. And then hit point max halved.
Oh,
And then speed goes to 0.
Wow.
And then if you somehow still persist in doing things, the next fail is dead.
was after running for how long?
7 minutes?
7 minutes? Because I can run longer than 7 minutes. And I've got to have like a 19 com and
Right.
All
life
out.
then at
You can run
least.
all out.
Or just don't roll bad.
You just don't roll 4s.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, well, that's not an option for me.
All out.
I was about to say, I can
It's
still
not
run a couple
jogging.
miles.
Oh,
That might be
fine,
tough.
whatever.
Yeah, it's like running for your life or chasing someone running.
I get
Yeah, it was full move.
Power walking is the same.
Power
thing.
walking.
If you've ever tried it.
All right,
Okay.
Halfling Village.
We get there
Get your globe back.
and we die.
Get it cooking.
You guys attack anybody, kill anybody while you're there. We good?
I'm about ready to kill everybody. Yep, good.
Get the globe.
Mhm.
Yep.
What do you do with it?
Charge it.
Yeah, while it's charging, I, away from the globe, ask the Dragonborn if they've ever seen anything suspicious in the woods.
Dragonborn aren't here.
They're at all?
No.
The Halfling Dragonborn village?
Right.
They're not here at all.
It's daytime.
Oh, they're foraging.
And they're late because they got a late start to their work, so they're all out. In fact, the village is mostly empty. Like everyone's working and gathering supplies, like they're getting ready to go on a boat or something.
Weird. Okay.
You can go in the jungle and look for them if you want.
I feel like these guys are gonna get mad if we do that. I don't know if you've realized this, but they're kind of broody. As a
Who?
group,
The party?
with the exception.
Right.
I'm always cheerful, except for when I pout.
Except for when you're killing people.
Except for when I pout in a
She's
circle of
usually
portals.
pretty cheerful when she's killing people too.
Oh yeah, I like sticking things to the pointy end.
I know. We saw it last night.
Yeah.
Hey now, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't even me.
Sure.
Wait. Which is it? Is it
Yeah.
not your fault?
All of the above.
Not you.
It was not my fault because it wasn't even me.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my goodness. So, are we going with the crossroads plan or what?
Yep. I mean, I guess.
I don't think it matters where we stay. But we can stay wherever you want. I think as long as we all stay as a group, so we can watch people.
Can you make a magic
Coming and
bubble for
going.
us to stay?
No.
Oh.
Until next level.
What good are you?
I want a magic bubble house.
I'm not sure I would take that anyway.
All right. So you guys charge it for several hours and get your globe out there, hoping it'll last the whole night. Then charge it all day.
Can I supercharge it by casting light?
No, it needs sunlight.
It's a
I'm
plant.
a-
It has
I'm a
to
light cleric.
photosynthesize.
Sunlight's a different spell, actually.
Wire level. I get mirrors and gold magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Then you could
Yes.
melt the dragon
Yes, you
glass.
could. Go find some mirrors on this island.
I heard there's a mirror tree to the south.
Ooh.
They just grow like crazy.
Are there any magnifying
No.
plants too? There?
No, what, are you crazy?
That's right. Those are temperate fibers.
Ridiculous. Those only grow underground.
All right. So yeah, the turtles kind of like after the sun goes down, they kind of like bed down, go back into their shells.
Right by the sign.
Yeah, it's fine. Not right by up in here. They stay out of the light of the dragon globe.
Smart.
Waiting for the cry of undead turtle.
That would be terrifying.
No, you mean that? Would be terrifying.
Or would that be terrifying?
I knew it was coming. I was like, I'm waiting.
When Mike didn't say it, I had to.
I'm gonna use my rebuke on her.
Next morning, nothing crazy happens that night
What?
around you guys.
Around us.
I don't
every other
believe
camp
it.
was attacked with it. Stuff we didn't go.
I'm
hunt.
clearly,
Annihilated. Every single person killed.
Great.
I'm clearly still asleep. Are the boats intact?
Are the people attacked?
We can see that from the turtle.
Nobody sent people to help, by the way.
I didn't think they would.
Nobody agreed to the terms.
Yeah.
Sending their people unarmed.
Well, let's take the turn.
Yeah, so how are we supposed to just ditch them and hope for the best? Like,
Not ditching them.
well, I thought someone's
So
plan.
what's your plan in the morning?
We'll make sure all the groups are okay.
Are we splitting?
I mean, either that or we go one at a time. You guys aren't welcome at one. So you could go check on the other.
Meet in the middle? Hopefully we don't get killed?
I mean, the people
Don't
per
we all
boat
have to
thing was
kinda meet,
discussed.
like,
Everybody
in a
knows how many
human
people they're
place
allowed
at
to send.
Great. So everybody's gonna have to do it.
Yeah. So we'll just, they get there or they don't get there. At this point. We can keep going and checking on them, but
Yeah, I figured a meeting would have been set today so
right,
they know
we'll
where to
meet.
meet and how
They
many
need to
people
drop
to
their
send.
stuff off the edge of the woodses and then get on the boats.
Okay.
But the boats still have to be taken to the beach, right? There's a cliff side.
There is a cliff side of the humans. The humans will carry the boats to the beach.
Yep.
The beach would probably have been the
Meeting
makes
point.
sense meeting point.
So let's go there.
We're gonna go to the beach. That sounds like a great plan.
Oh, this is where we're gonna get
I
ambushed.
bring out my
I start getting my
Get
little
to
arm
the
floaties.
beach.
my sunglasses and
I brought Copper Sun. Nice.
sunscreen.
Is it a golden sun for your brand? No, not Copper Sun. No gold dragon. No, golds we burn like crazy. Everything in their path.
Right.
Exactly. All right, so you guys drag your raft out.
Wait, so we got to the beach and there was no one there?
You guys are the first ones there. You guys have to cross it. Anybody that would go to the beach would walk past you.
I was referring to an ambush from the bad people.
No,
don't
you
know
guys,
that
you guys
yet.
are the first ones there. You're the bad people going to do the ambush.
Right.
You're at the beach. Your raft is still there. Plants have grown up into it a bit, but not enough that it doesn't take more than a few minutes to clear it away. Because, jungle.
Is there any other tracks on the beach?
The undead haven't come on here. Like the other one. No. The undead that are happening are, well, I mean, I guess those ones were corporals, right? Those two.
Yeah.
We wait for the meeting, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, a little bit later, a group of humans show up carrying the first of the boats.
Who was it that told us there was a wave of undead because of the lighthouse getting in?
They said that they came out. They didn't say it's on the beach though.
Just
So-
increase.
It just increased. The number of undead increased since then. But then they had to crawl up the cliffside. The turtles just waved by from the signpost as we leave. Like, bye, monsters.
They're like high fiving. Got rid of them.
High five, bro!
5 of them are gone. 5 of them are gone.
On the way out, I asked Struggle, are you going with us? Or are you going to let us do the work of protecting you?
We don't need to protect them. We'll
Yeah.
protect ourselves.
Whatever. And thanks to
Negotiation.
Dwarf to turtle
Yeah.
negotiation.
Dwarven negotiators are the best.
Whatever.
Done.
Done with you,
It's
turtle.
your own fate. I don't care anymore.
So then, the next boat comes, and the humans deliver the boat still because they're the ones who made it. And then, the final boat shows up. So then, the halflings and the dragonborn and the tieflings are showing up. And
It's halflings and dragons on one,
yep,
tieflings on another, and
Yep.
humans on the last one.
yep. And the tiefling, they can basically empty the tiefling community and the halflings and
Right.
the dragonborn. So, the humans only send, a third of their number, but they're going to bring the ships back to get the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at this point, we could just go with them.
They're all here at this point.
So we do that.
Okay.
We're just gonna follow him on our little raft.
I guess I was confused on the timeline.
All right. So Kessin, like, Prake's there, Frolk's there. That older guy you saw too, Vade, he's there too, like helping get things going. Fiona is not there.
She's guarding the people.
Yeah.
The
A
remaining
lot of
people.
people have to stay behind. Kessin like helps carry the boats there, but she's like, I'm gonna go back and get everybody organized so that when you guys get back, we're ready to go. She goes and disappears, and like some of the people are like going and coming back. I mean, there's a lot of activity, like bringing supplies, and all that.
Since the other camps are pretty much done, are they bringing the dragon orbs with them?
No, they're not.
I was gonna say that they could probably take them to the other camp that's just leaving behind to help kind of shore up.
We'll say that had been said before.
Right, and they
Yeah,
just
that's all.
leave them. They leave them in the meeting place in by the signpost.
So, but yeah, and then
Covered.
the boats start launching. The humans like seem to know what they're doing pretty well, and like they've been instructing the others how to do it, but the humans quickly take the lead.
Sure.
Like I said, these are kind of like long ships,
Yeah.
and so they're like rowing and
I affix our little raft to the one of the boats.
which one? Halfling, tiefling, or human?
Oh, casting our dice.
I start like tying a rope, and I look at these guys, and I'm like, we can't get there anywhere near as fast as they can. Our best bet would be to be pulled behind one of the boats.
Get
I
on
mean,
one of them?
I thought we were just gonna.
Just leave our boat?
Leave the raft.
Yeah.
You know,
Sentimental
works.
value.
go. On a good boat.
That works.
And I'm on
And
the
then-
human boat.
I pop onto the halfling boat because I don't feel like I'm welcome on the human boat. I'm not welcome on the human boat.
That's true, so we should all go on the
Catch the rat to the human boat and get drugged.
So what's your plan?
I'm on the halfling boat.
You're gonna be on the halfling boat, or you're tying yourself to the halfling?
I'm gonna be on the halfling boat.
So you're on the halfling boat.
As long as there's room for me.
Okay.
Without like kicking a poor halfling off of it.
Okay. What about you? What are the rest of you doing? She gets on the halfling boat.
I'm gonna go on the human boat and make sure they are on the up and up.
Okay.
Oh,
I still think we should bring the rat, but
Then bring the stupid
it
rat.
feels like it's your police.
Leaving it there for
Torgal,
Bring it.
Yeah, Torgal had a good point. You know, his wood has died.
tie it to the human boat and ride it.
I'm not gonna write it. I'll leave it to people.
You're at the T-Blains?
Make sure Mac can go for it.
Oh my gosh. Let's all split up. Once again.
Boats would never be split up.
I'm gonna go with Drimoyne on the tiefling boat.
Okay. You two are on the Tiefling boat. Okay.
I'm by myself.
You two are on the human boat. Frake makes you two sit in the back, though.
Okay.
They're not getting in the way of his sailors. They know what they're
That's
doing.
fine.
You guys just be in the way. And he's like at the front of the
I
boat,
mean-
like leading.
Shouldn't you guys actually just let 2 extra humans go on that boat? Like, wouldn't that make the most sense?
He brought his party that he wanted to do. He split it up. If we fit, we fit. If
why you
not,
guys
we
are the
can
back.
go on the halfling boat.
You got the back leaning against the rail. There's no seats for you.
It's fine.
On the halfling boat, no Rodlin.
No Rodlin.
No Rodlin.
Where is Rodlin?
You don't want to come. Said his whole life has been here and he's not. Didn't want to leave. Especially after everything that's happened. Things are just changing too fast.
Is Rodlin's wife on the boat?
Rodlin wasn't married.
Oh.
Merriman was married but lost his wife.
I look at Amba and I yell, Rodlin's staying.
Like the only halfling is staying?
Is there anyone else that's staying in the village? He realizes he's gonna die out here by himself.
He kept one of the orbs.
He realizes he's gonna die out here by himself.
Eventually.
And you guys are okay with leaving your leader.
If we succeed in what we're doing, we can come back for him.
Okay. He's made his own choice. I'm not going to strip him of his free will.
His grief is consuming him.
I can't strip him of his free will. He'll do nothing but grieve and be angry at that point. There's nothing we can do to help him at this point. Short of having my wizard put him to sleep.
Everyone's like on the boats at this point, getting ready to head out of the little bay here.
I look at
People start rowing in the
I might
human
just
boat.
I don't know what's going on.
we have to start rowing because we need to follow them.
So yeah, the halfling, like the oars don't
We don't-
touch the water. It's not tall enough.
Yeah, Dragonborn.
5 dragonborn.
Yeah, we're making it a race.
They're all on one side. Just keeps going in circles.
Drummoyne and I are we're gonna beat everybody else there.
Coordinated.
Well, not the humans, but the other 2 boats.
There's
Or
only
the other
one.
one boat. Whatever.
We're gonna get there before the halflings. Ha! We'll show those guys.
Nerds.
I don't know. I remember somebody bailing water before, kicking everybody's butt. So.
Yeah. I would like to note that that was the
So, yeah.
halfling.
The day is an endless blur of rowing as they go in, and the humans they settle into an easy pace, so it's not that vastly outdistance the other boats, but they definitely stay ahead. And they do it without looking like they're trying, which just seems to frustrate the other 2 boats. The people on it. I mean, the tieflings are just trying to get the hang of it, and they don't seem overly competitive about it or anything, but the halflings are a little stupid humans. And after a while with the Dragonborn, they kind of figure out a rhythm.
Every
they
2
end
of
up stopping,
theirs is
switching everybody around, trying different
Right.
things. But eventually, everyone gets going pretty good. And it is about noon by the time you guys leave, and it is it'll be the sun about going down when you see the lighthouse on. And the lighthouse hasn't come on yet. It only comes on when it's dark. That's cool. Dark sensors. Magic dark sensors. And as you guys are getting close to the island, we have to have an appropriate spot to end things on. Near the front of the human ship, you guys, it's just kind of there's the island, getting up there. Everything's kind of falling to a nice wall. From the front of the human boat, there's a cry of outrage or what's going on, and then you see Rodlin jump out he's maybe in a crate or in a barrel or something that had been loaded onto the boat, and he stabs Prake through the chest, and then Prake starts to fall over and grabs him, and both of them topple into the water, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
You gotta always make the halflings bad guys, don't you? Are you a little halfling prejudiced? He is prejudiced against elves?
Ouch!
No, I'm just portraying them in the light they're meant to be portrayed in.
Cute, adorable, clever, witty,
Murderous little assassins.
charming.
Yeah.
Charming.
What's your class? What's your little archetype?
Adorable.
Rogue Adora.
Getting wetter.
I'm gonna adorable this person to death with my sword.
All right, so we'll wrap it there. I'm going to go ahead and award 1,000 XP to everybody for getting the island to work together and moving forward and all that fun stuff. And we will pick up at this spot, not next week, but in 2 weeks. Next week is Gen Con. And Anakim and I will be going to Gen Con next week and seeing all the new cool stuff coming out. We got Pathfinder 2nd Edition dropping, Shadowrun 6th Edition are dropping, plus a ton of other great games. A lot of new stuff. I know Fantasy Flight's talking about their theme list for War Machine Hordes, and maybe as we branch away from role-playing games there. Make sure to follow us if you haven't already. We are trying to hit our goal of 250 followers. We are doing a box set giveaway when we do. Subscribe if you'd like as well. We appreciate the support. Look for us on YouTube under the same name, Chaotic Knight Network. You can find our Immersion RPG channel there, which goes all the way back to the beginning. If this is your first time watching, you can catch up on the show, catch up on our campaign, and we will begin next week to find out what happens with Frey, or sorry, 2 weeks to find out what happens with Freyek and Rodlin and the rest of the group as they come up on the lighthouse again.
Do we get 4 bros?
No, we only got 2 bros. So
Oh, 2 bros.
3 if you count. One person said it twice. Try to get to the
It
four.
depends on who said it.
It was Pokey 78. So I mean, her voice counts for a lot.
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't think we're going to be in turtle outfits, or the people who are in turtle outfits. They ducked out with only 3 bras, so or bros or whichever
No
one.
shows
Bra.
next week, so we said Dungeon Delvers, but Dungeon Delvers won't be back.
Yeah, we got
until
Tuesdays
the
only.
week
We got Tuesday going on next week, so we have Chaotic Knight Network news going on at 6 o'clock on Tuesday, and then RPG Out of the Box at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
And no Legacies of War this week either. So because our LGS is doing their 18th birthday party on that Saturday, so all the space we use for that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys, and we will see you Tuesday for KNN and RPG Out of the Box.
See you then. Bye.